What up, Fight World? It is I. And I'm back. And we back. 1, 2, check it out. 1, 2. And we back. Let's get it, man. Welcome to the live chat. And I'm back. Listen, it's getting heated out here in these boxing streets. We about to get the raid out. Spray you cockroaches, man. I'm sick of this. And I'm the wickedest. Burgos, what's up? Troy Adams, what up? What's poppin'? We're just gonna talk, peruse through this boxing conversation, if you will. God bless your channel. God bless the fans. God bless boxing. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. We got a good top-ranked main event tonight. Jose Ramirez versus Amir Imam. Should be a good one. Mr. Fist, what up? We're gonna talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm feeling good. Yo, shout out to Dutch Brothers. I got my Dutchie. I got the Dutchie and plastic chest on my J stuff. I got my niggas play like Dutch shoots. I blast the Dutchie, I blast your chest. Yes. And the place to be. Smash the like button, drop a comment. Let YouTube know the Ego Army is here to stay. And we popping. We want to talk about it. Now, one of the hottest topics in boxing is Joshua Wilder. So I got a lot to still say. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, being a host, I'm not trying to make it like I would much rather be doing this than work a 9 to 5 for somebody else's vision. But it can be exhausting being a host of a YouTube channel, just dealing with the stuff we have to deal with when it comes to fight fans not wanting to see good fucking fights. Why? Like, how could you not want to see something? Hey, Randy, I'm done with your comment. Randy listen, shout out to Randy Ridley. He on his Danny Jacobs shit. He said, oh, I came at the perfect time. Shout out to DJ Brooklyn. Shout out to Randy. That's funny. I came at if y'all just tuning in, you came at the perfect time. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes. Bust it. Wilder did the unthinkable and looked past Ortiz. How did he look past Ortiz if he knocked him out? What are you even talking about? Wilder did the unthinkable, but he knocked out. He overlooked Ortiz, but he knocked him out. Makes no sense to me. Maybe you can explain to Ego's Army. How did Wilder overlook Luis Ortiz, but he won and he knocked him out? I'm not understanding. We about to get it though. Yes, Felix Verdejo fights. I gotta be honest. Shout out to all my Boricuas, all my Puerto Ricans. Very disappointed with how Felix's career has turned out because he was showing a lot of promise. He's a guy who, Lomachenko, who we know is a good fighter, fought in the amateurs, and he said Felix Verdejo was his toughest bout as an amateur, and he got all them 400 amateur fights and all that. So high praise. It looked like he was getting promoted, right? And then even before he got in that motorcycle accident in his career, you stopped hearing about him. You weren't hearing about him. Like, I thought he was close to getting the title shot type shit. And then it's like, what happened? What happened? Biggie's homeboy shot you. Cause they bragging. Nah, I'm just playing. But what happened? Like, Patrick, he says, what's good? What's popping? We just hanging out. About to talk some of this. Make the fight, huh? Absolutely. Or as Floyd Mayweather would say, absolutely. Yo, make sure y'all come in, smash the like button, drop a comment. Let me know y'all in here. Let's do a quick roll call so we can get started. on my streams, I'm the stream king. I like to know where y'all at, where y'all from, city, state, zip, rep where you from. Hit the like button. Let's get it. Where you from? City, state. 313 Detroit up in this. Miami 305 checking in. Shout out to Miami. New Jersey, Puerto Rico, East O, Brooklyn, Richmond, Cali. See, I love hearing that. Shout out to Hilltop Mall, Richmond, Cali, North Richmond. I see you. 510, San Antonio 210, Gumptown, Alabama 334, Cleveland this evening. I took a plane out to Cleveland late last evening. Manchester, UK, that 510, my backyard. Shout out to the whole Bay, the whole West Coast too. North Korea, they sending missiles at me, trying to take down on the Eagle Army. I'm gonna stop playing with that before y'all really start doing some shit. Kansas, Texas, Trill. Texas always being here thick. Wichita, Kansas 502, DC 202, Las Vegas, I see you. West Coast, they in the desert. Nevada, let's get it. Yeah. I just wanna see AJ Wilder. I'm gonna have to start making mumble rap songs about these fucking fights, cause y'all clearly don't want to see them. I just wanna see AJ Wilder. Woo! Brr, brr, sticker. AJ, wanna see AJ Wilder. You're like, oh yeah. I have to like hypnotize y'all to want to see this. Fighter IQ, what's good? Minneapolis, what's good? 612, I see you. AJ a bum for not having Wilder in the ring, LOL, says the Fighter IQ. Listen, we're gonna talk about it. Smash the like button and let's go. We're gonna get this debate as the stream starts to fill up and fill out through engagement and comments and stuff like that. It'll probably get better because I know I got some hot seats for some of y'all. I know I got some hot seats. I'm in my zone. Let's get it. I'm in my bag today. Why? I need to know this. Why? I might go Ego Valley. I couldn't find a place to rest until I got that ego tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me? Why are there so many detractors? People who are setting up intentional roadblocks, hurdles, detours, potholes, all this just to see a good fight. And then what makes matters worse is they turn it into something that is not. Oh, you fucking Yanks and UK versus USA. This ain't no UK versus USA. Already lost to the UK at certain times, right? Mike Tyson lost to Lennox Lewis. The UK has lost to the USA before. Look at when Kell Brook got stopped in his backyard by Errol Spence Jr., a US Olympian. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a US. I love the UK. The me and Biggie situation is smaller than that. This is not no UK versus USA. Like, and see, I can tell you based on comments off top that some people, they're not mentally on the level of a lot of us boxing fans, Eagle Army type boxing fans, new media boxing fans. And the reason I can tell you that is because it's all emotion driven. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you fucking Yanks mad because AJ's the A side. Why would anybody be mad that's not part of the pot that the UK fight? Even if you're American, why would someone be mad that AJ's the A side? Nobody. Shout out to Ireland. I see you. I don't know what you're thinking. Shout out to Ireland. Crumlin, Dublin. Shout out to everywhere. But listen, why would anybody be mad that AJ, American, UK fan, why is anyone mad that AJ's the A side? Nobody really even cares about that. They pretend to care in the comment section when they're trying to create these obstacles for the fights. But what is this? Oh, you bloody Yanks. Oh, you mad AJ's the A side. Ha ha ha. Like, why? No one cares that AJ's the A side. Unless you try to see some, unless you're gonna get some of that AJ money, that Under Armour money, that Beats by Dre money, that Joshua Stay Humble is mod money. You know what I mean? If you ain't seeing that, then it don't really matter. See, this is what I'm talking about in boxing. This is just purely driven by emotion. That's it. It's just pure emotion. You know what I mean? Oh, you Americans are mad that AJ's an ace. Like, why? Why? Listen, I there were some styling, bro. I don't even know what you just said right there. You ever get to that age in life where you clearly see a separation between your generation and maybe a generation after you? You know what I'm saying? Like it's distinguishable. Like guys who are like, let's say 3 or 4 years younger than you, y'all probably still seeing some of the same movies, listen to overall kind of some of the same music and stuff like that. But then you get a little bit older and then you see clear generational gaps. Like, wow, these kids these days, like I would never do that, or I would never dye my hair red and wear booty tight jeans, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You just see those generations. Maybe that's what it's come to. Maybe as a boxing fan, it's just such a generational gap where you got young kids or just millennials or different people, just a different group of fans, and they want something different. They care more about AJ's money or how many seats Wilder sold or something like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. But where I'm from, how I was brought up, like my generation, I guess you could say, that type of shit really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless, how you gonna brag over something else another man acquired, earned, and has? You know what I'm saying? That you can't celebrate another man's notches on his belt. Oh, AJ got way more money than Wilder, haha. But you don't. Wilder got more money than you. AJ got more money than you. Eddie Hearn got more money than you. Eddie Murphy got more money than you. Eddie Munster got more money. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about another man's money? Like, who does this type of shit? That's like, let's say my boy took down Demi Lovato or some shit. And I'm like, yeah, he was all in that. My man Michael was all in. Like, why you juiced? You wasn't in it. Like, you didn't do this. You didn't pull her. Like, I don't even understand this generation or whoever. Shout out to Eddie Munster. Yeah, Eddie Winslow, I don't give a fuck who it is. All the Eds. Ed O'Neill, motherfucker. Al Bundy and shit. Like, y'all worry about some of the strangest thing. What's that Netflix show, Stranger Things? Y'all motherfuckers need to be on that show. What's that shit called, Stranger Things? Yeah, Eddie Bravo, motherfucker. Eddie Chamber, it don't matter. Y'all care about the wrong shit. Like, that's insane to me. Or as AJ would say, it's mad. It's mad. It's crazy to me that you guys are happy over another fucking, my boy Kanye. He's taking Kim Kardashian down every night. He got kids with her. He's smashing, man. He's smashing. Like, Kanye's doing that. You ain't doing that. You don't have Kim Kardashian. You don't even have Kim Kardashian. You ain't pulling shit. Why do you care? Why are you happy? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eddie Winslow, though. Eddie! Shout out to Carl Winslow, too. Real ass dad, real ass cop, you know what I'm saying? TGIF. But why do you care? Oh, Kanye's all up in that Kim Kardashian, but like, why do you care? Man, my man Kanye is, why are you hyping up another man's accomplishments? You know what I'm saying? Wilder got to this point, Joshua got to this point, salute. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like, unless AJ's gonna give me some of the money, then it don't really matter. Shout out to Family Matters. It was a classic. Shout out to who left that. It's a rare condition, this day and age. You're reading it good. See, remember when sitcoms and TV shows used to have like theme songs? You remember? It's a grand design. Some people say it's even harder than where there must be some magic truth. It's hard to just like, oh shit. Hey, legit, I would buy that. Like, if the Family Matters theme song, that could be a single. Like, that could be on iTunes right now. That shit went hard. See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's just a generational thing. Because, like, growing up, I love the way I grew up. You know what I mean? We had Fresh Prince and stuff. Like, just cool show. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. That's where I spend most of my day. chilling out, maxing, relaxing out. Like, shit was cool back then. Now you guys worry about weird shit. Like other man's accomplishment. Like that man fan shit. Smash the like button as you come in. Smash it. Smash it. Martin is an all-time classic. What you done got a bank account in Switzerland, boy? Oh, Otis ain't been down since '76, boy. What you done got a bank account in Switzerland? Get ready to take you down, boy. Get ready to take you down, boy. Y'all don't know about that old school Martin. Bro, get off the stream. Ego, let's talk boxing. I can't talk about anything. Look, let's get back to boxing. We got Ramirez tonight, Amir Mom, Felix Verdeo. You're talking about family matters. Let's get back to boxing. Listen, you don't like the stream, you don't like how I do things, you don't have to be here. I can't even take a sip of my coffee. Like, fuck. Let's get back to boxing. Like, god damn. Shit. I like boxing as much as the next motherfucker, but y'all impatient as fuck. I'm like, man, y'all hear about that bridge collapse? Let's get back to boxing. Like, fuck, I can't. You tripping? Then don't be here. It's that simple. Listen, I'm gonna tell all the man fans out there, because I even got man fans, which is really weird. I wasn't expecting this, but you don't like, this is not school. This is not a classroom. Drop out. Drop out of school. You don't have to be on my live streams. It's not being cocky. That's being factual. You know what I mean? You don't have to be here. You don't like my voice. You don't like the way I look. You don't like my beard. You don't like the viewpoints. You don't have to be here. Someone said aggressive motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. I can't talk about shit. I'm like, man, that new Avengers trailer. Get back to boxing. God damn it, Ego. Fuck. I don't give a goddamn about the new Avengers, man. Fucking bullcrap. Get back to boxing. Like, you motherfuckers acting like you pay. You ain't left one super chat, one donut, you know what I'm saying? And got the most to say. Like this is a paid subscription. Like Netflix not showing movies. Listen, we always bring it back, but chill. I don't give a care about the Avengers movie, man. I just want to talk boxing. You read your shit pushed in, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I've had my shit pushed in, bro. Big time. Like, y'all need to get on some Ritalin and shut the fuck up. Like, don't be on my stream. Get back to boxing. Like I'm fucking Django Unchained. The D is silent. Like, I ain't no fucking slave. I do whatever the fuck I want. Get back to boxing, boy. You better tell us some boxing news. I don't give a fuck about this other shit you chucking. Anyway, shout out to the main man, Robert Singleton, $2 super chat. Man, most of these bitches is pretty or petty? What'd you say? It's petty. Damn, shout out to Robert Singleton on the super chat. Yeah, man, this fucking slave owner, slave master and shit. Like, get back to boxing, boy. I'm sorry. This show ain't good. I said get back to the boxing, boys. Let me talk. Like, this ain't no fucking slavery. If you on my stream, my rules, like Fight Club. You don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, huh? What the fuck you talking about? Get back to boxing. I'm sorry, boss. Hey, boss, this show ain't good. I like that bacon you had made for it. Like, fuck. Anyway, who doesn't want to see Joshua Wilder? Stand up. Show your face right now, man. Show your face. If you don't, listen, we'll do a vote right now. If you do not wish to see Joshua Wilder, if Joshua gets past Parker, speak now or forever hold your peace. There's always that Eddie Hearn. No, I'm talking about people in the stream right now. That's pretty funny though. NorCal 707. So you're saying you don't want to see Joshua Wilder, or are you just trolling? Man, it says NorCal 707. You from the same place I'm from, so like, don't make us look bad. Okay, he said I'm kidding, so he's just joking. But yeah, man, I think it's a good fight. Like, people are doing too much into making this some like East versus West, UK, USA, and like I could tell it's just people are too emotionally invested because it's pure emotion seeping through the pores. Like, for example, people really act like they act like when a fighter takes a loss, it's an aha moment. What I mean by that is, by aha moment is like, you know, at the end of a Scooby-Doo episode where they're like, aha, and they rip the mask off, and it's like, I would have got away with it if it weren't for your mangy kids. You know what I'm saying? That's an aha moment. Like, oh shit, the fucking professor is the one that was doing this on Scooby-Doo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a fighter loses, like y'all do too much. Like, Rigondeaux lost to Lomachenko. Got him. You gotta close your channel down. Like, what the fuck? This is my income. Why the fuck would I close my channel down because Rigondeaux quit? Like, again, that's emotion. If you think a motherfucker who started a business, self-made, boss life, from the ground up, put years of hard work to build a rapport with the fans and share his thoughts, and you think he's gonna close it, not because it's not doing good or getting viewership or doing numbers or giving back to the boxing community, but because one fighter lost and you predicted them, then you're an idiot. You clearly have never owned any type of business, because that doesn't make sense. Businesses fold when businesses have to fold because they're no longer profitable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, my shit's, this is some of the best years I've had on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Close your channel down because Rigondeaux lost. Like, he can lose 16 times Lomachenko. I ain't closing shit down. Like, that request just shows me we're on two different levels. You guys get what I'm saying? Shout out to the Fighter IQ, $2 super chat, gang gang. Ego streams, equal boxing, hip hop, jokes, and hot seats. In that order, pretty much. Shout out to you, Fighter IQ. See, that's what I'm saying. We do it like we want to do it. We entertain, we have fun, and we talk boxing. It's not about like disrespect. You don't see me calling Joshua like a bunch of names and shit. That's just, you know what I mean? I don't have to do all that. But if y'all do it, then that's what y'all choose to do. I'm just trying to get to the conversation of why people don't want to see Joshua versus Wilder. That's what I need to know. That's what I do need to know. People come up with all types of excuses. Jamal Charlo and Jacobs, I don't know. Jacobs got to first get past Selecki, and Charlo got to get past his man, Hugo Centeno Jr. So maybe after I see how they look in those fights. Because really, I like Jamal Charlo. I like what he's about. Even the aggression, like snapping on people. I like that shit. It's interesting for me. It makes it fun to watch. You know what I mean? Because you never know if he's gonna boil over or whatever. But let's see how they look in their next fights. But Charlo, he only has one fight at 160. I think he shows a lot of promise, but let me see it. Let me see a little bit more from him. Just like I told y'all, people keep saying, oh, Crawford versus Errol Spence. That's a good fight. In my mind, that's a crazy fight. But at the end of the day, I gotta at least see how I've seen how Errol Spence looks at 147, so I can give you a better assessment on him versus anybody. But if I haven't seen Crawford fight, I can't just go solely off the undisputed at 140. So let me at least see a fight or two from these guys. Hashtag LSI, you guys know it. Let's see it. All right, your name is Josh Hearn, so you're clearly related to Eddie Hearn. And your comment shows me that you're related to Eddie Hearn. Between the last name and your comment. Ego, Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder first. Why? Why? Mr. Hearn? Why? Why does Wilder gotta keep going through people? Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, Dillian White has his own fight that HBO picked up on their shitty calendar for boxing. But the main event's cool. Dillian White versus Lucas Brown. They're both. He's calling him a tattoo penis and shit. Should be a good fight, right? But why does Wilder have to keep doing? So listen, explain this, Mr. Hearn, since your last name is Hearn and you're related to him, because I don't even understand that. But explain this to me. Wilder just had a tooth and nail type fight with a Cuban with like almost 400 amateur fights, power, someone who's been avoided, somebody who's been feared, somebody no one else wanted to fight, high risk, low reward. Got past that fight via knockout, 3 knockdowns, and he got to fight Dillian White, who hasn't even won his last fight or his next fight with Lucas Brown, right? But Eddie Hearn entertained your uncle, Eddie Hearn. He entertained the idea of Gerald Big Baby Miller, who's getting ready to fight on the Daniel Jacobs Sulecki card. He's getting ready to fight a guy that Wilder literally knocked out when he was undefeated and knocked out a couple years ago. And that might garner him a Joshua fight per Eddie Hearn. See, the difference between me and new media and some other people is, notice when they argue with me, they got to say a bunch of what ifs. I'm telling you facts. I could show you and support and cite like a bibliography everything I'm saying. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn said it. I'm not just ad-libbing for Eddie Hearn and saying, oh, Eddie Hearn really wants to make Gerald. He said he wants to make Gerald Big Baby Miller, depending on how they both look. More excuses. I just want you guys to see it. So Josh Hearn, Eddie Hearn's nephew, because they got the same last name, he says, Ego, Deontay Wilder would build his UK fan base. The UK is not as big as America. That's for a fact. It's provable, right? Just look at the population count, right? The UK knows who the fuck Deontay Wilder is. Stop playing. Quit playing. Like, you know they know who he is. So he don't have to build his profile and stuff. The UK, listen, if you're a real boxing fan and you just happen to be from the UK, then you know who Wilder is. Period. You watch Luis Ortiz and Wilder. Period. You know what I mean? Beating Dillian White would just be another name, and it just would be a guy who happens to be from London. You know what I mean? But it's not a better accomplishment than beating Klitschko or something like that. So, just stop it. He would build his UK base. Like, the UK knows who he is. You know how I know? Because I got guys from the UK who are fearful, and they're like, no! Wilder doesn't deserve it. So if they're coming to my channel with UK banners and using UK slang, like, oh, this channel's bollocks, you chat shit, man. Chat shit, get bang, right? Then I know the UK knows, because how would you even know to click on a video that says Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder or Deontay Wilder if you don't even know who he is? You know what I'm saying? So stop this whole build his UK. Dillian White needs to build his profile in America. You know what I mean? To challenge the champion. How about that? You know what I mean? Everyone wants to say the champion got to do all this and that. Dillian White, why doesn't he, to get a title shot, why doesn't he have to build his American fan base? See, I always blow you dudes out of the water, pause, because the shit you say, and I can usually reverse the argument, and you'll be left there hung to dry. So that's a good question. Deontay Wilder's American champion. He has like 7 or 8 title defenses. He's a bigger name in boxing than Dillian White. So how come he gets a shot at Dillian White? Why can't, just like when y'all try to stunt that AJ is the A side over Deontay Wilder, then how is it that Deontay Wilder, who's done more, proven more, looks more dangerous, is a champion, is undefeated, unlike Dillian White? How come Dillian White, using your logic, why doesn't he have to build his American profile by fighting another American like Gerald Big Baby Miller to get a title shot? See, you want the champion. Listen, smash the like button, because I'm about to drop a jewel on this boy. Smash the like button. Listen, this is what fear makes people do. Fear is stronger than love. Always remember that. The fear scares these boys, these fans, these man fans. Yo, smash the like button if you want these gems dropped. Smash the like button. I told you, you guys work for me, I work for y'all. If y'all want this heat, y'all gotta smash that like button. This is insane though. It's literally the definition of insanity. Ortiz is a far better fighter than Ortiz. What does that even mean? Hey, what happened to the stream? It literally just stopped. Can anyone even hear me anymore? Man, this should be tripping. The stream literally just froze on my end. I couldn't see anything. The likes and the viewers, all that. Just listen. Smash the like button if you want me to drop a gem on these boys, man. I'm not playing. So check it. Explain the logic. Check the knowledge. How is it? I'm telling you, fear will make people do crazy things. How is it that the champion has to keep going through these additional hurdles to prove his worthiness, right? Wilder got to fight Dillian White if he gets past Lucas Brown. Lucas Brown, we don't even know, maybe what if he beat Dillian White? You know what I'm saying? But they're already throwing that hurdle out there, which already shows me the fear. Because Dillian White has a fight literally in 9 days or something, and he hasn't even got past him, and you're already throwing him out as a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? You're throwing him out as a human shield. Oh, hey, you don't even know if he gets past. You don't even know if he gets past Lucas Brown, but you're throwing him out. Deontay Wilder already got past his tough and his next test, right? So that's one thing. Two, how is it that the champion with 7 or 8 title defenses coming off the best marketable marquee name win, Luis Ortiz or whatever you want to call it, of his career via knockout, he gotta, you know how Wilder kept saying, I'm a king, kings don't associate with peasants and all that. Why does the champion, why does the king have to fight Dillian White? And I'm not saying he's a peasant, I like Dillian White, but Wilder said that. But why is the king, the champion who just proved himself, he gotta fight somebody who may or may not be ready for a title shot because he already got knocked out by Joshua when Joshua wasn't a champion? You know what I'm saying? He got to do that. But how, and he has to do it. They say, the guy said, the Hearn dude just said, he needs to build, Wilder needs to fight Dillian White to build his UK fan base. Okay, now I'm putting you in the hot seat. See, I was just about to school you up, but now you keep talking. Your last name is Hearn. We don't believe you because Eddie Hearn, it's a family business. Barry Hearn, Eddie Hearn, you're probably in the business. They probably got you going to get coffee or something. You know what I mean? So you're probably working for Eddie Hearn. That's for starters. Now you're in the hot seat because you kept talking. Like I said, Dillian White is a bigger name than Ortiz. I don't know that. There's no quantifiable. It's not like Dillian White's all these main events or he has these crazy numbers of million-plus pay-per-view buys. So I can't even justify or corroborate that. Who cares, though? Because that's all speculative. And there's no way that we can easily prove who's the bigger name. But fuck the name. Is he a better fighter than Luis Ortiz? Would he beat Luis Ortiz? The Luis Ortiz that showed up for Deontay Wilder, that's a better question you should be asking. Now that you're in the hot seat, now it's time to chop this man. Can we get over 100 likes so I can chop this man? If you want me to chop this man up in the hot seat, can I get a hell yeah? And smash the like button, because it's going down. Ortiz would destroy White, says Kennedy. That's what I'm saying. These excuses are going to be the end of you guys. If y'all want to see me flame this man, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let me get to work. So once again, why is the champion 7-8 title defenses coming off the signature marquee name win that y'all said he needed? He got to fight Dillian White, who hasn't even got past his next opponent that he's scheduled to fight in 9-10 days or so, right? That's one issue. Two, your reason is so Deontay Wilder can build his UK profile. Now, statistically, the UK is definitely smaller than America. This is a fact. You can go to Google, check the numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. UK is small. I used to live in the UK. It's smaller than America. Trust me. Trust me. Right? So that being said, why does the champion who's undefeated, who just came off a signature win, like he has to fight Dillian White to build his UK profile, but to get a title shot, Dillian White doesn't have to build his USA profile. He doesn't have to come to America and have beaten Gerald Washington when he was undefeated. He doesn't have to come to America and beat Gerald Miller, an American guy who's also gunning for a title shot like he is. But the champion has to do it. I'm telling you, that's fear. These fans are fearful because again, they throw out these human shields. They throw out these human shields. Gerald Miller, he might get an AJ shot per his own promoter, per Joshua's promoter, but he don't have to sell out a stadium. But Wilder does. Wilder has to do everything under the sun. He has to go see the Wizard of Oz, follow the yellow brick road, jump over hurdles. Then he has to go to the lab and go see Zordon from the Power Rangers. And he has to build up his fan base. He has to film a movie. He has to be on some reality TV shows, at least 3 episodes. It's like, why does he have so much that he has to do as a champion? But Dillian White can just get a title shot. He doesn't have to build his American. All right. You know what? Now you are going to catch this L. Nobody block him. He's in the hot seat. He's in the hot seat. You said you're talking rubbish. I'm almost certain you're from the UK, because that's not really language that is used in America often. And I used to live in the UK. So now, you know what? I'm going to spare Hearn because he wasn't talking crazy. Now you get it. Now you get the work. So Hearn, you're off the hook, even though I bothered you. I want to, because he what he said, you're actually, you can get it now. So we're going to switch the hot seat. His name is You're Going to Catch an L. We will see who catches the L. It says Yanks have been talking the most about how, see, Yanks. See, what? That's what I'm saying. You're clearly from the UK. Yanks, rubbish, chats bollock, chat shit get bang. Oh, okay. You're from the UK. We get it. Yanks have been talking the most about how Joshua needs to fight in America. And when Hearn fulfills those wishes with the in-house unbeaten Gerald Miller, you ain't happy with it. Beggars can't choose. Okay, now it's time for the body bag. First of all, nobody says that Joshua has to fight in America. Second of all, the people that may have said he has to fight, because see, this is the thing. Now, see, this is the horrible thing, because now they're trying to make it like this. It's this U.S. versus U.K. thing. But let's be factual. Let's make it, since y'all want to make it an America versus USA thing. Fuck it. Let's do it. I'll play your game. I don't think it should be all that, but I'll play your game, because you keep saying Yanks and Americans. Well, guess what? In America, the American champion is not making American boxing fans who are pushing for him look bad. What has Deontay Wilder done to make America or make Americans look bad? He's calling out for the best. He says he wants to fight the best. And until they fight, then we don't know if he can beat the best, right? So he's not really giving Americans anything to be disappointed about, right? He's calling out for the fight. He's saying he wants it. He's down to hop in the ring. On the flip side, Joshua, they're the ones that have been caught in more controversies or hypothetical things and contradictions and stuff. Joshua's the one doing a Sky Sports interview saying that, hey, I don't want him in the ring. What's the point if he don't have a signed contract? How's he going to get the signed contract? You know what I mean? Who cares about a little hype? That's one issue. Eddie Hearn is making certain things that don't make sense, right? Joshua is the one that did the interview with Johnny Nelson, and he said, oh, I'm not going to be rushed. I do my own thing, man. And I'll fight him in 2018, 19, 2020, when it gives us the best opportunity to win. So realistically, you're talking all this Yanks and America shit and Americans, but Deontay Wilder's not giving Americans anything to be ashamed of. Like, fuck, he's embarrassing us right now. He's winning. Even if he's not winning in a pretty fashion, or the fashion you like with technique, even if you want to say he's wild, he windmill, he's slapping his punches, he's winning. And he's still pushing for the best. So that's one thing. Second of all, no one really that I've seen, none of the Yanks said that Anthony Joshua needs to fight in America. And if they did, they said not that he has to fight in America, because again, Wilder, if you think about it, someone says, it's me, you lost me, ego. Well, if you listen, then you'll understand. It's really not rocket science. Bottom line is this. Wilder already said he will fight in the UK or the USA, period. I can show you. There's interviews where he said that. He said, my belt says champion of the world. I'll fight in the UK, but the money's in America. But we could do it wherever, as long as we get the fight. So nobody, you're making up arguments that nobody even really said. Like, oh, Joshua has to fight him in America, because the person in question, Deontay Wilder, says it don't matter where it goes down as long as it goes down. End of story. Now, what's your second point so I can finish roasting you? You lying, talking about, oh, Americans said Joshua had to come to America to fight, and now you're complaining because he's gonna fight an undefeated Gerald Miller. Okay, why doesn't he fight an undefeated Deontay Wilder in America? You know what I mean? Why doesn't he fight an undefeated? Okay, now my question for you. You said he's mad. Americans are mad. Beggars can't be choosers and all this shit. You said Americans are mad that he's gonna come and fight against what's his name, Gerald Miller, an undefeated Gerald Miller in America. Why doesn't he fight an undefeated Wilder in America? Bro, just answer the question. If you're gonna come to America to fight an undefeated American, why don't you come fight the undefeated American that people want to see you fight? Answer that question. And we'll see who's catching the L. Your name is, you're gonna catch an L. We'll see. We'll see who catches the L. Yo, smash the like button. We have over 200 people in this, and we don't have 200 likes. We gotta fix something. I know y'all like the hot seat. I know y'all like the back and forth, but smash the like button while we're waiting. Listen, answer my question. If Anthony Joshua is willing to fight an American in the Barclays and an undefeated American in Gerald Miller, which is your argument, why doesn't he fight the undefeated guy that Americans and UK fans want to see him fight in America, which is an undefeated champion where he'll be undisputed in Deontay Wilder? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And using your weak ass argument, you're basically saying, like, let's say I want authentic Mexican food, like just a good taqueria, a good Mexican food, right? And then someone's like, oh, I'll take you to Taco Bell, which is not real, like, Mexican food. And you're like, hey, you wanted Mexican food? Quit crying. No one asked for a Gerald Miller. They asked for, they wanted authentic Mexican food. And there is a difference. Eat Taco Bell and then eat some delicious food from a taqueria. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not roasting Gerald Big Miller. That's my dude. But he hasn't proven what Wilder has proven. You know that Hearn promotes both Joshua and Wilder, right? No shit. See, this is how you know when people are losing. When they have to start trying to, like, make little, I report boxing, of course I know. They have to make little, like, snarky comments like that. You know he promotes what's the name and what's the name, right? He has to push Miller too, but you probably have no business mind to grab. Bro, you're trash. You're not even talking about nothing. Listen, I could just shut down your point and then we can get back to boxing. You say I have no business mind, but I run a business. I have over 110,000 from the ground up with no help, no sponsors, no, you know what I'm saying? No, like, exclusive access to a gym immediately when I first started. I have a business. What are you talking about? I don't have a business mind. This is what I do full time. So, and I probably, never mind. I don't even want to say, I'm not even going to say that. But, so what are you talking about? Oh, you have no business mind. But this is what I do. This is what I do full time. So that was stupid. Strike two. Strike two. And you see, this is how you know when someone's dying in the hot seat, because they have to start bringing up, why are you talking about, oh, you have no business mind? This wasn't even about me. It's about Wilder and fighting Joshua. All right, Shooter, get Josh Hearn out of here. He says, Ego, you're a wanker. I tried to let him slide, and I already bodied him in the hot seat. So just get him out of here, and we'll focus on this other dude. You know what I'm saying? You want to start the slick shit after you got bodied in the hot seat, and I switched it. Now you're gone. Shout out to King Corleone. Anyway, get back to the initial argument. You know what I'm saying? This is not about me. Oh, you have no business mind. Whatever. If that's what you want to believe, cool. But this ain't about me. It's about Joshua Wilder. So, once again, why, if Joshua is willing to fight an undefeated American in America, why not fight the one that everybody wants to see you fight? That's all you have to answer. Don't ask, don't make this about me. Don't talk about this, name calling, all that. Explain that. You're going to catch this L. Explain that. That's what we're waiting for. That's all you have to explain. And if you say anything else, you're on your way out because you're clearly buying time. Explain if he's going to come to America, why not come to America to fight the guy everybody wants to see you fight in America? At least Americans. I don't know about the UK, you know what I mean? Because I don't have a, my demographic has more American fans than the UK. But I know I get a good pulse in America because a lot of people on the channel are from America, like my shooters and shit. I know where they're from. We got shooters from Texas, New York. So I got a good general pulse of what American fans want. So, okay, he responded. I just said Hearn has to push Miller too. So he could push Miller into the winner of Dillian White versus Lucas Brown. You're stalling. You're stalling. Oh, it's because he manages Miller. Okay, manage Miller to fight the winner of Dillian White, Lucas Brown, or Dominic Brazil. There ain't nothing wrong with that. What do you mean? So he your dumbass logic. So because Hearn manages both Joshua and Miller, he has to pit them against each other. Listen. Now you're getting bodied all the way. Because, see, it's only a matter of time. They're going to think they're giving me a run for their money or, oh, I caught you. And then you keep saying the dumb stuff. Now you fucked up. He says, Wilder has a chance and overpriced himself. Learn your boxing, bro. Okay. With that statement, I'm going to body you. Get to 150 likes so I can end this man right now with what he just last responded. He's saying his argument is because Hearn is managing the career of Gerald Miller and Anthony Joshua that they need to fight, and that's why he's making that fight. Oh my gosh, you know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. You said because Hearn manages Joshua and Gerald Miller, you know you done fucked up. I promise you, I'm about to body this man. Oh my gosh, I'm about to body him. See, it was a matter of time. I know for a fact I got you. I know for a fact I got you. Because I'm going to give a prime example, and I know there's nothing intelligent you could say to rebuttal this. And this is a direct counter to your whole little argument of Eddie Hearn is matching. He's matching a possible Joshua Miller fight. Yo, we're right almost there. 150 likes. This clown gets bodied. We not playing. I'm gonna shut down your whole little argument. Fun while it lasted. 150 likes. This man gets that work. Cool. We there. Now, just to recap, this man is trying to say, I asked it, okay, just so we know, in case you're just joining live, I asked him a direct question. He said something about, oh, you guys, you Americans, you Yanks, I think is what he called Americans, you Yanks are mad because Anthony Joshua might come to America to fight an undefeated Gerald Miller. And my question to him was, why come fight an undefeated Gerald Miller when you could fight an undefeated Deontay Wilder, who more people want to see you fight, and you'll be the undisputed champion of all of boxing, of the heavyweight division if you win? His counter, his argument, his rebuttal was because Eddie Hearn manages the career of Joshua and manages the career of Gerald Big Baby Miller, so it's a natural fit that he makes that fight. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. Knights, you can get it next. You're not going to distract from this. You can get the hot seat next. Just wait your turn. Listen, shooters, if somebody's trying to switch the subject, put them in timeout. Because I can only do one hot seat at a time. Once again, let me recap because they're trying to distract from the situation. He says, Joshua come to America for undefeated Gerald Miller. Why complain? And I said, why come to fight an undefeated Gerald Miller when you can fight an undefeated Deontay Wilder in America? If you're going to come to America and fight an undefeated fighter for all the marbles, right? And then he says, oh, it's because Joshua and Miller's career are managed by Eddie Hearn. so it's a natural fit. Okay, you know you done fucked up. Boom. Exhibit A. Heavyweight Luis Ortiz, aka King Kong. Let me turn it down. Heavyweight Luis Ortiz signs with Matchroom Boxing, ESPN. Luis Ortiz, this is on Matchroom's website, October 2016. Luis Ortiz teams up with Matchroom. So just like the Saw movies, when they explain to you everything that went on and what you missed and stuff, let me connect the dots. So Luis King Kong Ortiz, when he was undefeated, signed to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing. Did Eddie Hearn make King Kong versus Anthony Joshua? Why didn't he make that fight? Why didn't he make that fight? So if, using your logic, he made the fight with Gerald Miller and Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn made the fight. He's going to potentially make a Gerald Miller fight and Anthony Joshua fight, right? He's going to potentially make that fight because it's easy to make and he's managing the careers of both. When Eddie Hearn signed Luis Ortiz, why did he not, when Ortiz was the mandatory for Anthony Joshua, why didn't Eddie Hearn make Luis Ortiz King Kong undefeated? Why didn't he make that versus Anthony Joshua? He was managing the career of Luis Ortiz at a point in time. He was managing the career of AJ, right? So why didn't he do that? Since you want to play games. Holla at the kid, man. Dudes ain't fucking with me. It's like a rap battle. They not fucking with me, man. They not fucking with me. So you want to play games and oh yeah, it's because he's managing Gerald Miller. He was managing Luis Ortiz. Everybody thought he was a threat. He had just left Golden Boy. Everyone knows how good King Kong. And guess what? The Yank, Deontay Wilder, had to step up and fight Luis Ortiz. Where's your rebuttal now? Get this chump out of here. Actually, don't get him. Let's see what he said, what bullshit he says to counter that. You know you done fucked up. So why, since Eddie Hearn, since it's all about who's under his stable and making matches, and oh, he wants to match him with the undefeated Gerald Miller. Why didn't he match him with the undefeated Luis King Kong Ortiz when they were on the same roster, same label? They was both signed to Death Row Records at the time. I'll wait, I'll holler. Where's his answer? Look, he flabbergasted, man. Where's he at? He just put LOL, then that's your answer. If I just said that point to put him in the casket and all he responded with was LOL, then that's your answer. Let's vote. He just responded, his only response was LOL. If he got that L, take the O out. If he got them 2 L's out of the LOL, put your L's up and get this clown out of my face. Hey, Owen, stop asking if I could box. Run up. That's what you need to know. Run up if you need to know. Stop asking me the same bullshit. Okay, what did you put? He said I responded, idiot. So what is it? Ego hit that. These young boys can't beat me. Hold on. I already seen you guys gave him the L. I'm gonna give him one last time too, because I didn't see no response. The only thing he said was LOL. Niggas, stop acting like you a G. Make me stop. I don't have to be a G. Make me stop doing anything. Make me stop this stream. Make me stop acting like I'm a G. Until then, shut the hell up. Where is he at? Why is it taking so long? You said you go catch an L, right? Where are you at? So explain the whole Luis Ortiz. Why didn't Joshua fight Luis Ortiz? He was undefeated. Luis Ortiz fought Dave Allen in the UK, so he definitely probably would have went for the Joshua fight he was gunning for. All right, shooters, get him out of my kingdom. He can't fuck with me. He's taking way too long. Hold on. I said Eddie Hearn signed Ortiz when Joshua had multiple obligations. Okay, we're done. So now it's always an excuse. Get him out of here. He said, oh, Joshua had multiple obligations. That's bullshit, because Joshua fought Klitschko. This is all provable. He fought Klitschko when his mandatory was Luis Ortiz. So what was this multiple? Klitschko wasn't an obligation. Klitschko was coming off a loss. These young boys can't beat me. He said he had an obligation. So Klitschko, so who's gonna obligate that Joshua has to fight Klitschko coming off a loss where Klitschko looked trash? Tyson Fury had Klitschko looking like trash, right? Where is the obligation there? And he could have fought Luis Ortiz in that point, but he did it because he took the money fight. I'm not knocking it. It makes sense. You know what I mean? Get that bag. But at the end of the day, you're lying talking about he had an obligation. Klitschko coming off of a loss wasn't an obligation. You knew you could get that bag with Klitschko, possibly beat him because he was 41 and he was coming off of a loss. Stop playing with me. Now, I gotta get this other dude out of here. Oh, someone already got him. Oh, no, he didn't. IG Junior. You just said that guy gave me my first L. Explain. You got 30 seconds to explain. I know you're still in the stream. You said that guy just beat me in the hot seat when he didn't even answer my question, any of them. UGIF Junior. You're up. How did he beat me in the hot seat? You can either answer that or you can answer why Anthony Joshua versus his mandatory Luis Ortiz wasn't made. Okay, I'm a huge fan of you, bro. Block him. Get this man. He's an imposter. He's a traitor. UGIF. I don't care if you're a huge fan. You was talking shit, and then as soon as you get put on the hot seat, you turn snitch. You turn into a rat. What? You just said, oh shit, Ego. These dudes is crazy. He said, oh shit, Ego. He just gave you your first L. And I'm like, okay, I got a first L, explain it. And then all of a sudden, he turns state's evidence, turned into a rat, and oh, what? Why? I would never double cross you. I'm a huge fan of you. Nope. Because if you're a huge fan, ain't gonna talk shit and lie on me and say I caught the L when I didn't, when you guys all witnessed it. So get him out the kingdom. Y'all think it's a game? This shit is fun. It is a game. It is that. It is that. All right, another hot seat. Let's go. Listen, you've seen it. It says Ego Army versus Man Fans. It says Ego. You remind me of Ice Cube, which has nothing. The way I look has nothing to do with this or the topic, so that's weird. But you still show bias towards Wilder. Ha ha ha. But I get it. He's an American piece. Explain that. What is the bias? You don't want to see Joshua Wilder? Shout out to Brian. We always got to get to the money. Salute to the super chat, $5. These young boys can't beat me. Keep up the good work. All right, so what is this bias? Because I want to see Joshua Wilder. That's what this is all about. Hey, we gotta expedite these. We doing quick hot seats. Y'all say the comments, and you have all the energy in the world to type those real quick. Type these responses real quick. Once again, what did I say that was biased? And what does me looking like Ice Cube have to do with boxing? His name is GI_. Y'all scared as fuck. Ha ha, player please. Get him out the kingdom. He says, ha ha ha, player please. What does that have to do with anything? This shit is easy. Y'all ain't gonna give me no real work? Can someone get GI_ out of here? Remove him. We got shooters. They like bouncers. They take you at the club, you wildin', you touching girls' booties. We gotta get you out the club. You too drunk? You throwing up? We gotta get you out the club. Shout out to Fighter IQ, $5 super chat, Shmoney Gang Gang. Hey, Ego, you got me wanting to roast these dudes, sad face, AJ protectors. You should do that chat versus chat. Hey, you vote. Man, we could do whatever. It's up to the fans. The fans run the channel. It's a little bit harder because so many messages come in, so we're gonna have to be looking for two different people's chat. But man, we gonna turn up. I promise you. I promise you. Where are these at? Someone there, and I know I missed a couple hot seats. Someone's like, you're You're so biased now, ego. What is bias? Because I want to see Joshua Wilder. Really? Because I'm not saying what you want me to say. What's bias? What is so biased? And listen, they be so full of shit, these fans. They be like, oh, Wilder needs to fight Dillian Whyte, the guy from London, Brixton, because Dillian Whyte will give him the UK fan base. Bro, Wadley Harrison, he knocked him out. He's from the UK, he a gold medalist. Why didn't that enhance his UK fan base? And why is it that Cannon Briggs ain't had a fight since Tupac died? You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no big major fight since Tupac died. And when he goes to the UK, making fun of a UK fighter, might I add, like David Haye or Tyson Fury, right? Why is he loved and celebrated? And he's not even really someone who's super active. But I seen him. There's a picture with him and Tyson Fury. There's videos that he was posting, and he was getting mad love. And they were like, "Let's go, champ. Let's go. Yeah." I said, yeah. They was all about him. And he's not even like he's like Deontay Wilder back in the day, you know what I mean? Like an American champ, two-time American champ and all that. Robert Singleton, $2 super chat. Wilder should camp out in AJ's backyard. Shit, he might have to get his Cannon Briggs on. Who the fuck is Teo? Hey, listen, I don't even know what he's arguing, but I promise I won't lose to a dude named Teo. I promise you. That's impossible. I ain't losing to no dude named Teo. What you talking about? You keep saying let's go and all this. What is your art? What are you trying to argue, Teo? What do you disagree with, Teo? Where Teo at, man? Where is Teo at, man? I'm trying to see Teo in his hot seat. He said I was biased. Okay, step right up. You're the next contestant to get smoked in that hot seat. Step up. I'm biased. Okay, step up. Hey, Teo, where you at, man? I ain't losing to nobody named Teo. I promise you. It's not conceivable. Remember Princess Bride? Inconceivable. I will not lose to a guy named Teo. I refuse. In my heart, he's in country with a population twice the size of the UK. Yo, what are you talking about, Teo? Why am I biased? That's all you need to answer, Teo. I won't lose to a guy named Teo. I promise you. Like, I'll lose to a dude named J-Bo or D-Bo or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I ain't losing no motherfucker named Teo. You can't even join a gang with a name like that, you know? Like, hey, what you? Hey, they call me Lil Puppet. I'm Joker, right? Like, what's your name? Hey, I'm Teo. I'm Teo, everybody. It's me, Teo. You guys gonna jump me in or what? I'm Teo. Like, fuck you mean? You can't even enter a gang. They jump you in and jump you out in the same day. Like, oh, the motherfucker named Teo? He can't roll with squad like that. He can't be banging with the blood with no fucking Teo as your name. Like, hey, blood, what's bracking? Like, who shot at us, blood? It was Teo. Teo, he pulled the trigger. He pulled the trigger good. Teo pulled the trigger good. Like, come on, Teo. Come on, Tay-Tay. Everybody type Tay-Tay. Teo the Gale. See, the fans has roasted you. Come on, Tay-Tay. Where you at, Tay-Tay? I ain't losing to no motherfucker named Tay-Tay. That's off top. You play a lot, ego. I'm not playing. I just won't lose to somebody named Teo. Okay, what do you want me to answer? Hold on, Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay, everybody calm down. Tay-Tay want to play. Teo, what do you want me to answer? I should be asking the question because it's my show, but it's cool. Your name Teo, so you was already fucked up at birth. So I'll let you go first. Come on, Tay-Tay. Hey, yo, Teo. Dogs that I call my friend. Dogs that I... Remember that? Hey, yo, Teo. Hey. Remember that DMX? Hey, yo, Kato. Hey, yo, Tato. Hey, Teo, where you at, man? Okay, all you said is why. Okay, why isn't Wilder's profile bigger than Joshua's? What does that have to do with me being biased? And listen, you can't compare two different demographics. So to answer your question, Wilder's profile. Listen. I'm gonna tell you. This is an easy one. This is an easy hot seat. You're trying to compare careers. Boxing doesn't work like that because different people have different come ups. You're saying, why isn't Wilder's profile bigger than AJ's? AJ comes from a different market, different demographic, and a whole different country. So what's available to him might not be available to the next person. In America, we have things called racism. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the UK has no racism, but they have their own cultural things. Like if Donald Trump gets in office, that don't affect y'all motherfuckers in the UK. It doesn't. It does indirectly, but it doesn't directly. You know what I'm saying? So you can't judge that. That's like me saying, oh, how come Canelo's only 25 and he already fought Floyd Mayweather, and Juan Manuel Marquez was 27 or 36 when he fought Mayweather? Who cares? The bottom line is Canelo, he got marketed the way he got marketed, and a lot of it had to do with the way Canelo looked early on. Can Canelo scrap? Yes. You can bring up all that clenbuterol and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Canelo was given a lot of praise early, given a lot of exposure, really because of the way he looked. And then on top of it, people found out he could fight, and like, okay, but the initial marketing thing is like, oh, we got this 100% Mexican dude who looks damn near Irish with red hair and freckles and fair skin, right? So why it's just these topics don't even matter, or they're not even relatable. Like I said, look at Juan Manuel Marquez, look at his age when he fought Floyd Mayweather, and look at Canelo. Canelo was 23 when he fought Floyd. I know for a fact 100% Marquez was older than that. So you're like, oh, why did it take Marquez 52 fights to get the Floyd fight, and Canelo got it in his 40th fight when he was only 23 and Marquez was 36? It don't matter. Who cares? Canelo, he did whatever he needed to do in his career to get to that point. Period. Now, Tay-Tay, I answered your question in detail with the logic, gave examples. So now you explain how I'm biased with the same type of energy and details that I just gave you. And then, do you want to see Joshua versus Wilder? Someone said, Tay-Tay, go away. Hey, they flaming you, Tay-Tay. I don't even know. I told y'all 19 times ago, stop fucking with me. I told you got the 9 on me. It's perfect. Where's Teo? I love that theme song, Ego. Okay, you want to see Joshua Wilder, so we agree on that. Now, then the second part of that question is why am I biased? Okay, see, now you're fucking yourself up. You said, but it won't happen anytime soon, because that's the problem here. But okay, we both want to see Joshua Wilder. You just now followed up with it's not going to happen anytime soon. Why am I biased? Now that's what you should be explaining. Explain why I'm biased. And that's facts, though. So what are you arguing for? So if I'm saying I want to see the fight, you agree that you want to see the fight. You agree that you say it's not going to happen soon. Then what makes me biased? What did I say that was biased? And speed this up, Tay-Tay. We got a show. I know this is entertaining because people always like to see a dead body. All right, Tay-Tay, your 15 seconds of fame is almost up. And the fans are demolishing you. Hey, you typing too slow. He's like basic class, Kell Brook and shit over here. Hey, get him out of here. He said I'm typing. Bro, you got 15 seconds. Hey, someone do a 15-second timer. Shooters, be on full alert for a grown-ass man named Teo, Tay-Tay, right? And count down from 15. He talking about I'm typing. He's just wasting everybody's time. Hurry it up. Tony Teo. Someone said Tony Teo. Teo smell like mayo. Hey, you getting bodied, my dude. You better type faster. It's like Mario Brothers when the clock's about to run out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Get him out of here. He's wasting time. These dudes don't. Why do y'all come for me talking about let's go? Yeah, I'll be in the hot seat, and then your name is Teo for starters, and then in addition, you're not talking about anything. You didn't even roast me, prove me wrong. It was like easy work, like crazy. Your first mistake was being named Teo. You should have slapped your parents for that. Teo. What kind of name is that? Yeah, I know you switch when you walk if your name is Teo. Teo, baby. Teo, baby. Teo. Better never say nothing about my Teo. Like, in Ja Rule, I am a black belt in karate. What y'all? Like, your name Teo? Fucking Teo? Like, you can't even tell no girl your name is Teo. I'll be good. They call me T. Like, what's your real name? Teo. Like what? Like Mateo? Like, nah, just call me Teo. Teo. I like my Whopper with extra mayo. Cause I'm Teo. Like that. Teo, I like my Whopper with extra mayo. That sounds sus. That sounds sus as fuck. Suspect. That sounds suspect. Fucking Teo. Get these clowns out of my domain. Like, motherfucker try to argue your name Teo. Teo just got KO'd. Hey, bro. Literally, Ego Army might have the funniest boxing fans. Someone said Teo just got KO'd. Oh my God. That shit is funny. They're like, Teo extra mayo. Teo got KO'd. Yo. Y'all are literally funny as fuck. That motherfucker said Teo got KO'd. All right, we gonna vote to see he stays. Ego, you look like a frog without glasses. So again, I got big eyes. I've always had big eyes. I was born with big eyes. Was that funny to anybody? Ego, you look like a fucking amphibian. Wow. These motherfuckers be dorks and shit. Animal Planet, watch them up. You're a fucking reptile. You look like a motherfucking amphibian. I look like a frog. I have big eyes. But the better to see your bitch with. Fuck you mean. Anyway, let's vote on his joke. I look like a frog without glasses. Great. Like, once again, men studying the dynamics of another man's face. Listen, I don't care what dudes is talking about. As long, look, I be looking like a frog at your bitch. When I be at the fight, I be like, hey girl, they say I look like the WB frog. Fuck you mean, as long as she come back to the room with me, you know what I'm saying? So like, look, I don't have to hide the way I look. I don't have to. Some people are like, oh, you got a fucking lazy eye underneath the glasses. Okay. I got a glass eye, a lazy eye, a fucking widow's peak, unibrow. I don't give a fuck. As long as the bitches like it. Now, get this man out of my kingdom. If his no, hold on, let's vote on his joke. Where is it, the frog dude? Where is he at? All right, John Green. And your name is Green. You the same color as a frog. Get your froggish ass out of here. If his joke was funny, then he could stay. If not, then y'all. Kennedy, what did they vote? I didn't see. Anthony, get out of the stream. Anthony Kane, this goes to you. Public service. Nobody cares. Let's talk boxing. If you don't care, then leave. It's that simple. Motherfuckers be like, let's get back to boxing. Like, you get back to boxing. You go on your stream and do a live stream and have one person watching. Yeah, motherfuckers always telling the next person what to do. You gonna have a live stream with just you and one person. Like, hey, how's the weather? You can't do what I do. Just fall back. Ego real as fuck. Man, I'm me. I'm just, it is what it is. Yeah, see, what y'all not gonna be is cyberbullying me. I mean, like I said, if you want to roast, let's go. We can play the roast game. We do this in the Bay Area all the time. Someone said him and his mama will be watching. I'm so proud of you, baby. You made a YouTube account and you figured out how to go live. I'm so happy for you. Stop begging. Who's begging? What are you talking about? Y'all just saying weird shit. But again, if y'all want to troll me, let's see who's wittier. Let's see who has the better jokes. Hey, shooter, just put John Green in timeout. The fans voted, but he's begging. He said, Ego, give me a chance, bro. That sounds sus, man. Put him in timeout. He can come back after. Motherfucker talking about, oh, come on, Ego, give me a chance, bro. Like, what are you, Biggie Smalls? Biggie, give me one more. Ugh. See, I'm gonna tell y'all how to be alpha males, and that's not the way. Don't ever beg a man for shit. Like, I would never do that. Like, hey, come on, don't kick me out, man. Please, man. I suck, yo. I got these cheese, bro. Like, motherfuckers be bad. Y'all talk shit to me, call me a frog and all types of shit, and then we established that your joke isn't funny, so we was gonna give you the boot because the fans weren't feeling it. I told you, my live streams be like Showtime at the Apollo, and y'all the Sandman. You know what I'm saying? And then when you about to get booted, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. Give me another chance, Ego. Like, y'all fucking weirdos. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Yeah. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Like, I really ate a cheeseburger and shit. Got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. Like, y'all some fucking begging ass motherfucker, white lips and shit. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. I suck you in. Don't kick me out the live. Like, I know, listen, I know my live streams be jumping because of me and because of y'all. But if you don't want to get the boot, like Louisiana, then don't talk crazy. Is that it? Let me come in begging me after this shit, talk about some, like, come on, man. I know I was talking shit, but I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please. Like, nah, fuck, I don't want no cheeseburger. I'm full and shit. Y'all talking about some cheeseburgers after you try to roast me for no reason. Yo, you look like a fucking amphibian. You frog face fuck. But then you begging for mercy like the G Unit album. Get these dudes out of here, man. We run boxing. We run this game. We entertain, we have fun. Yo, man. Yo, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Please, man. I got these Ego, chill, man. I can't be productive with your streak. Listen, I never started, but I will finish it. Fucking talking shit about me and them begging. Like, I was minding my own business, ready to talk Joshua Wilder. He talking about, you look like a fucking frog. And then we were about to block him. Got the cheeseburger. Laughing my ass, Ego be bodying anyone. I don't, listen, I never started. I never, where John Green at? Like, I don't just be looking for. I'm not the Terminator looking for John Connor. But if you come for me, that's cool. We can play the dozens, we can roast, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Motherfucker. Don't block me out the stream, man. I got these cheeseburgers. Like, I got these. All right. Let's get back. Jerry curl. I don't have a Jerry curl. Mine should be natural. That's that mixed shit. But again, why do y'all care what I look like? Crimson chin. Damn, these roasts are getting horrible. Like, just be funny. That's all I'm trying to do. I want you guys to be successful. Yeah, yo, like, it'd be the most basic of roasts. You look like a goddamn frog. Like, yeah, I got big eyes, but shit, don't be saying that when I leap on your chick. I leap into her DMs, motherfucker. But anyway, I'm not understanding about this Joshua Wilder situation. I'm not. The guy who said I was being biased, Teo or one of them, I can't keep up. One of the dudes, he says, I want to see Joshua Wilder, but it's not going to happen soon, anytime soon. And then he said, I'm biased. So what exactly am I biased? See, look, these dudes are trying to spin it like I'm biased for an American or biased for Wilder, but you admitted you want to see the fight too. So what makes me so biased? Like, I don't get it. If we, it sounds like we both desire the same thing as a sports fan, the Joshua Wilder fight. But then when I say something, it's biased. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you fucking goddamn Yanks. Like, I don't get it. We both want the same thing, right? Listen, the walls are closing in. Another reason I think Wilder or Joshua doesn't want Wilder in the ring, from what I was thinking of. Listen, we need to try to get to like 250 likes, people. We've just been rocking with these streams, having fun. But we need to get them likes up to like 250 at this point. Because I kind of pace it based on how long we've been on and stuff, where we approximately should be. And I think people get caught up in the jokes and stuff and they forget to hit that like button. Like, oh, you said I got these cheeseburgers, man. Like, y'all still got to show that engagement. Otherwise, these streams get a lot shorter because it has to be sustainable. But anyway, it's just crazy, this whole Joshua Wilder shit. Like, who doesn't want to see this fight? Like, you know what I mean? Why is it got to be a USA versus UK, an American thing? Like, so you don't want to see the fight? I'm just tripping. And you know what's worse? The worst part about it is fans are so used to getting like whatever and accepting whatever that the promoters, trainers, or fighters say or do, that they become accepting. You know what I mean? Like, so you mean to tell me, you in your mind, if you had it your way, like Burger King, have it your way, right? Oh my gosh. See, every time I try to talk boxing, Ego mad like his stylist left him in the chair to go get something to eat. Hashtag light-skinned pretty nigga. What dude says that? Like, what dude calls another dude pretty? Like, this is mind-blowing. Like, in the middle of me talking about Joshua Wilder, like, we had got right back, and you're like, like, I heard the light-skinned shit, and you're laughing. You're the only, no one's laughing with you. That's what, yeah, this light-skinned pretty nigga ego. Like, wow, it's pretty sus. S-U-S, spell it backwards, sus. Either way, sus, spell it backwards. It's still gonna be sus. I had to try, bruh. Well, like Aaliyah said, at first you don't succeed, dust your dingy ass off and try again, because that was terrible. In the middle, again, this is all my streams. It somehow reverts back to me. Again, if you guys think I'm affected or I lose sleep over trolling and shit, I mean, cool. But it's just like, I stopped the stream because it's just weird. And I want you guys to see how sus and how many man fans I have. Like, I never see this. When I go to, like, Kevin Iole got an interview, they're not like, yeah, Kevin, you fucking Yahoo Sports, they need to Yahoo your haircut and fucking shave your eyebrow. Like, y'all are weird. Why don't y'all do this to Kevin Iole out this motherfucker? Like, change your fucking glasses. Those aren't the glasses I prefer. You know what I mean? Y'all be all on. Like, y'all don't say shit to Dan Rayfield about his outfits and shit, but y'all be all, look at your beard. Why don't you ask Dan Rayfield about his belt or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be me. Whatever. Back to this Joshua Wilder shit. Like, fans are so used to getting done whatever way by the promoters, pause, that they just become accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you accept what Keith Thurman is saying. Like, it's not even that, like, I assure you, what's making Keith Thurman look bad or look worse or whatever you want to say, getting the feedback that he's getting, it's not just that you won't fight Errol Spence or you're not fighting him this year. It's how you're going about it. You know, it's all in the, like, here, I'm gonna give y'all an example. It's all in the approach. Let's say me and you, I'm your manager and we work at UPS. and I'm like, hey man, the district manager's coming to check out the store. We got to get these boxes up and pronto because we can't have anything on the floor. Boom. I still informed you of what I need you to do. Get these boxes up. But if I'm like, oh, the district manager coming, get these fucking boxes up, you look at me like, what the fuck? Like, Ego done lost his mind. He talking to me crazy. Like, man, I don't give a fuck about this brown suit. We can go outside. You talk to me again. It's all in the approach. You know what I'm saying? It's a far cry from someone saying, pick these fucking boxes up. You heard? You know what I mean? Versus, hey, we got to get these boxes up right now, immediately. District manager on the way. I just got a phone call. You know what I mean? The same result. You can get the same result from an employee, but it's how you went about it. I think more so than Keith Thurman not fighting Errol Spence this year, it's how he's going about interviews. It's what he's saying. It's like he's talking like he's like Errol Spence's manager or something. Like, oh yeah, he just got a belt. I'm on my title defense. I already unified with Danny Garcia. He can fight some more title defenses before he gets, like, what? Like, you're not Al Heyman. He has a team. He has Derrick James and everybody in place. You telling him to get some more title defenses. So it's really, to me, in these Joshua Wilder situations and Keith Thurman, the ultimate thing is not just the fight. It's like what we're failing to hear or what is actually being said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Wilder, don't get in the ring. Fuck all that mumbo jumbo hype shit. Like, damn. Weeks out of the fight, which we don't even know if you're gonna win. Hopefully he wins, Joshua. But you're already telling Wilder he can't, like, it wouldn't be good and you don't want him in the ring. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. You know what I mean? Ass juice equals AJ. Wow. God's Corner $2 super chat. Hearn be like, it's too early. He's a champ though. Man, hey, you know what the funny thing is? Watch. I don't want to sound morbid, but watch something die, like an insect. Not like, oh, he gonna tell me to watch it die, so I killed my wife. Like, not nothing crazy like that. But if you ever seen like an insect die, it's a crazy thing. Right? It's crazy. For example, let's say you have like an ant or a roach, whatever you guys have in your house. No, I'm just playing. Let's say you have an ant and it's walking casually doing whatever it wants to do on the counter in your house. And you're like, oh, hell no. So you pull out the Raid or bug spray or Windex. You know, motherfuckers from the hood don't have the Raid or the actual pesticide bug spray. They'll just spray anything on it. Motherfuckers spraying Windex and Simply Green and shit on the ant. The ant like, what the fuck is this Simply Green shit? Like dying and shit. Y'all ever done that? Like y'all just be spraying whatever, Kool-Aid, like whatever you have, pouring whatever. Oh my gosh. I use a lighter for an ant? Wow. That's like some Jay-Z shit. When Jay-Z had that line on Takeover, I think it was Takeover, where he says, we kill you motherfucking ants with a sledgehammer. Don't worry, Dunny, because I overdo it. Someone said Febreze. That's what I'm saying. Be spraying all types of shit on the ant and shit. And be like, what the fuck is this Febreze shit? We're basically like the Febreze brother. No, I'm just playing. So anyway, back to the analogy. You have an ant, is walking casually on the counter. You pull out the pesticide or Febreze, Windex, whatever you spray. Then watch the ant die. Like immediately it's like squirming and fidgeting. Like, oh shit, what is this? Oh fuck, right? Because it knows that the time has come. That's how these fans are doing. They know the excuses that they've put out, the fans have put out for the last 4 or 5 months regarding Joshua Wilder. Slowly but surely, those walls are closing in and the stuff sounds dumber and dumber and dumber. You know what I mean? Like, God forbid, Dillian White, what if he loses to Lucas Brown? And two months ago, y'all, or not two, but probably a couple months ago, y'all were saying Wilder is scared of Dillian White and he's ducking Dillian White. Right, you know what I'm saying? So All these little excuses that you throwing out like that, they know. So just like that ant starts bugging out, no pun intended, when you spray some shit on them, that's what's happening with these fans. And you see them in a frenzy and they're getting more because they know the reality is setting in that if Joshua gets past one more guy, there's not going to be really any real mystery if he doesn't fight Wilder next. People are going to be like, oh, everything Ego was saying, damn. And that's what they fear. So now you start hearing them talk all kinds of crazy shit. Because just like the ant, they going crazy and go into a frenzy. Oh, you fucking Yanks, America, fuck America. Like, what? Fuck America for what? Nobody's saying fuck the UK. The Mia Biggie situation is smaller than that. Like, the Wilder Joshua situation is smaller than that. I love the UK. I like Joshua. I like Wilder, to be perfectly honest. But above and beyond the individual fighters in the game, I love boxing. See, notice I said I like Wilder and I like AJ, but I love boxing. Because boxing has to always be at the top of that pyramid. The moment we take boxing from the top of the pyramid and start putting individual fighters or excuses or like just the politics and shit, then the sport's not going to ultimately be as big as it could or should be. Smash the like button. We just dropping gems. We just chopping it up. But the man fans, they're knowing the time is running short with the excuses that they put out. You know what I mean? Wilder, nobody knows him. Okay, well, why is Wilder on Uninterrupted? He's on ESPN First Take. He's on Wag's reality show. He's had 2 knockouts at the Barclay, with each fight did 10,000 to, let's say, 5,000 seats. He had the highest ratings for Showtime Boxing since 2015, which he set the record, or had a high record with the Bermain-Stavern fight. So all that other shit that they're saying, slowly but surely, is crumbling. You know, people are knowing Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And again, no disrespect to Gerald Miller, that's my dude, but if you're striving to make the argument that he deserves AJ more than Deontay Wilder, then you're looking crazy. You're looking crazy. And again, fans are so used to just accepting whatever is being offered from the promoters that they don't know the power we have when we unite. You know what I'm saying? They're more worried, like I said, fear. They're more concerned with the guy I like losing, or so-and-so made me look bad or whatever. They're more concerned with themselves or something. And no matter how you slice this shit, it don't even make sense, because you see the same ants, the man fans, right? They're saying Wilder gets destroyed. So just hurry up and destroy him. Eddie Hearn says he'll get knocked out in 3. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Knock him out. Put him out of his misery. He got to rebuild and build back his career. He has to find a way to try to get a belt when Joshua has all of them, the guy that beat him. I believe Wilder beats Joshua, but I'm not like I said, a man fan, so I'm not above seeing it. I could be wrong. It's not that I'm sleeping on Joshua, but I've analyzed the matchup and I would favor Wilder. But it's not even really about my fight prediction, because as history sits, I've been wrong. You know what I mean? I've been right a lot, but I've been wrong also. So it's not even really about that. But that's what people are trying to make. Oh, you're fucking Yanks. You're Americans. So I got to be all these names and all types of shit, biased, because I want to see a fight. Crazy. And then, listen, you got to analyze what's being said. Listen. All right, look. Joshua says, I've been in touch with their camp, there being Deontay Wilder's camp, since last December after I fought Carlos Takam. And it's something we have been working on slowly. Read the words. Slowly, and we'll get there for sure. Once again, I've been in touch with Wilder's camp since last December. Okay, cool. The same exact article where Joshua is saying, I don't want him jumping in the ring. This man If he wants to come over, get in the ring and all that stuff, I just prefer it if he had a fight in place to talk about. Because if not, it's just hype. So AKA I don't want him in the ring. He can come over, but I'm not trying to do all that ring shit. So you guys got to study the tape. Study why I be mad, right? He just told you we've been in talks since December, and slowly but surely we're getting there. He doesn't fight until March 31st. So in the same article, Anthony Joshua is saying that Wilder shouldn't jump in the ring because it's fake hype unless there's a signed fight. He says he's been studying, or since the Carlos Takam fight in December, he's been in touch with Wilder's camp. So what's taking so long? Why can't you have a deal in place from December to March 31st, providing you win, like you did with Klitschko after you knocked out Eric Molina, right? And then that signed contract would give you all of the assurance that him jumping in the ring means something. But you've been in touch with him since December. So how long does it take to negotiate a fight? So to me, that's not adding up. Either you haven't really been in touch with him since December, or you haven't had like real deep negotiations. It's just been like, yeah, we'll make the fight in the future, and then I'll call you later, and then you don't talk to him for a couple months. But that right there doesn't make sense. If you've been in touch with him December, everything should pretty much be sewed up in terms of the basic skeleton of what it would take to make this fight, to the point where Wilder could jump in the ring. You know what I mean? It takes longer than 3.5 months or so to negotiate a fight. Hey, Knights, what are you talking about? Fans keep saying that they want to put you in the hot seat. See, y'all can vote when someone needs to go in the hot seat. I see you guys, some of you guys already do that, but let's just make that a known thing. If y'all want to elect someone saying some dumb shit that everyone keeps reading and a multitude of people feel that way, then you can elect them. You know what I mean? And that, so you guys know it's not cheating. I don't even know what Knight is talking about. So you guys electing people, then that keeps me on my toes too when it comes to the hot seat, because I don't even know what he said, but I'm still willing to battle it. If that many people have a problem with it, I know he must be saying something dumb. So let's go. Knights, step up in the hot seat. What is your argument? Joshua Wilder, should it happen? Hold on, he's in the hot seat. Okay, you're in the hot seat. We're not doing this shit for free anymore. He says, 1, American fan argument is Hearn, AJ don't talk about Wilder. 2, the evidence shows opposite. IFL interviews, fight hype. That is my main point. But who cares about that? Who cares about, let's talk, like, listen. Here, I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you an American? Well, let's start there. To the Knights dude that's in the hot seat. Are you American? Do you live in America? Are you from America? Okay, so you just admitted you're from the UK, right? No, that's not. There's a lot of great fans of the UK. But this is the thing. You're talking about this American fan argument, and I live in America, and I haven't heard anybody who's even mad at that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, nobody cares about, oh, he's not being mentioned. Like, what American fan? I'm an American fan, right? And none of my arguments have consisted of, oh, the Joshua Wilder fight, I'm angry because Joshua doesn't talk about Wilder enough. That's not even the real issue. Shout out to Ticket TV. He says, salute, keep mashing, homie. Man, it's looking bad for all this bullshit in boxing. It's looking bad because you really got the triangle offense. You got everybody who is doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You look at me, you look at LDBC, and you look at Deontay. Like, it's the triangle offense. Like, no matter what, the only people who are saying something different, vastly different than what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? And then what I've seen from other channels like the ones I just mentioned are people who are afraid. And they're not coming up with no better arguments. It'd be one thing if, like, all these other people had countering points and they were, like, destroying the arguments I'm making or other people. But y'all got to make this make sense. But anyway, back to this dude in the hot seat. Who What American fans mad because Joshua's not mentioning? That's not even the issue. People want to see the fight, point blank, period. They don't. Joshua can say, I'm gonna fight Wilder after I get past Joseph Parker. Fuck that guy. And then never say anything again, and then people would be happy. So it's not like they want him to keep talking about Wilder. No one cares about that stuff. People want the champion with the most belts at heavyweight to take on the Wilder challenge. That's it. So you're making up kind of a narrative that I haven't heard anyone say. They want Joshua to not be opposed to Wilder getting in the ring. Why? What? I mean, what? It's not like something crazy is gonna happen. You know what I mean? And you guys can say whatever you want, say I'm hating. This is all speculation. But see, the thing is, I'll admit when it's speculation on my behalf. I really feel, this is just my honest speculation. Let's say if Wilder wasn't planning on going and Tyson Fury went to the Joseph Parker-Joshua fight and Tyson Fury got in the ring, I really feel like Joshua wouldn't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? He didn't put no, Tyson Fury might come to the fight, I don't know. But he never put no verbal warning out there on Sky Sports that, hey, Tyson Fury better not hop in this ring after any of his fights. So why do it for Wilder? You know what I mean? I really feel like he wouldn't be tripping if Tyson Fury got in the ring. All right, Knights of, what is the issue? Wilder and AJ fighting the biggest super fight in 20 years. We in the UK won it. So then what's your issue? I mean, so basically you're saying the UK wants it. I have a good pulse on American fans. I'm telling you, American fans by and large want it. So the point is, are we gonna get it? Or are we gonna get Gerald Big Baby Miller? You gotta listen, y'all gotta listen to how people word things and what people say. For example, you notice, like I said, you guys just take it for what it's worth. I noticed when Eddie Hearn is talking and when he brought up Gerald Big Baby Miller, everything he said sounded pretty certain. Hey, if Anthony Joshua looks good versus Joseph Parker, and if Gerald Miller looks good, that's a fight we're considering. Barclays Center in America, in Brooklyn, because I want to bring AJ to America. Boom. That's it. There's no like fluff or he telling you exactly what his possible intentions are depending on how they look. But every time Eddie Hearn is mentioning, almost every time, 9 times out of 10, that he's mentioning Wilder Joshua, it's not that clear cut. It's not that, it's like, oh, Wilder's ridiculous with that demand, or he wants 7 times more than he's worth, and we don't know if the fights, it's never that clear cut. Oh, let me finish this hot seat because he keeps responding. I promise you we want it, we all want it. We get it within 6 to 12 months. I keep saying it, Hearn keeps saying it, AJ keeps saying it. Many American fans ignore this. Why do we gotta wait a year? Let's just wrap this up. Let's wrap this hot seat. Why, as a fan, why do you want us to wait a year? So, listen, I've already said this before, and I don't feel like you have a valid counter or a valid argument to this point. Wilder and Joshua already went through whatever challenges, Klitschko's and Luis Ortiz. I'm talking about both of them, right? Joshua's about to go through Joseph Parker. If he gets past that, then you're 1 click away from being undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, which hasn't been done since fucking Lennox Lewis. So why wait? Why risk it? Why wait? And like, let's say, hypothetically, Deontay Wilder fought, this is hypothetical. Let's say Deontay Wilder fought Dillian Whyte and lost, which I don't think would happen, but hypothetically, right? So all that work Wilder put in and maintaining the belt for 7 or 8 fights, 7, 8 title defenses is now out the window. He has to rebuild his career. Now we might possibly see AJ versus Dillian Whyte, which is a rematch, and Dillian Whyte already lost to the guy. Versus if Joshua and Wilder stop stalling and make the fight, then it's 2 in prime undefeated fighters who have been battle tested, who have had title defenses, and are both considered in prime with no losses, fighting for undisputed. You mean to tell me that's greater? Or Joshua versus Gerald Miller? And see, this is the thing. Gerald Miller, maybe that's a risky fight. Parker's a risky fight. It's the heavyweight division. So that's the thing. Joshua got this far, and he's already took whatever risk that he took. Why? Who's trying to see, you know what I mean? What if Gerald Miller upsets Joshua? And then now we got to see Wilder fight Gerald Miller, not a terrible fight, but Gerald Miller didn't beat Klitschko. He didn't have all these title defenses. That'll be his first time being a champion. I'm not saying should wait a year. Okay, get this promoter out of here. It takes time to negotiate the biggest fight. I would say 6 months is fair, and AJ should fight Wilder. Just get him out of here. He's just exaggerating and taking way too long to respond. We got a show to conduct. Do y'all want him in here? I'll let y'all vote. Is Knights making any sense? You talking about it takes 6 to 12 months to negotiate a fight of this magnitude? It doesn't take that long. And whatever you're saying is easily countered because this is nothing new. Wilder has called out Joshua for a while now, right? So you're full of shit. Hey, shooters, get him out of here. Get this Knights dude out. Speaking of Knight, get him out of here. You got, that's what I'm saying. These dudes is making up. Oh, a fight of this man. Put it this way. This fight ain't bigger than Mayweather-Pacquiao. I don't care what no one's talking about. Could it be a better fight than Mayweather-Pacquiao? Possibly. Probably. But it's not bigger. It's not going to do, in my opinion, it's not going to do 4.2 or 7 or whatever that fight did. So bottom line is, stop it. Oh, it takes a while. Well, shouldn't they get on the ball then? If it takes so long, shouldn't they get on the ball? And Wilder or Joshua just said that Joshua has been in camp or in talks with Wilder's team since December. So how long does it take? Like, these dudes be so full of shit. It's like remarkable. Why did the Joshua Klitschko fight get made? That was a big fight. You know what I mean? And to this day, no one's broke that record for a boxing event. 90,000 plus people. How did that get made so seamless? Because the motherfucker was 41. He's not as aggressive. He was coming off of a loss, and he was coming off of a 2-year layoff. Let's just keep it all the way funky. That's why. Because once again, he was 41 years old. He was coming off a loss, coming off a long layoff, and there was good money in there. And Klitschko don't fight as aggressive. So Eddie Hearn and Joshua and team, they probably liked their chances. So the fight was made smoothly. This Wilder's unpredictable. He's awkward. He has vibranium in his right hand. This is what's stalling. This is what's taking a long time. Robert Singleton, $2 super chat. Wilder has been calling out AJ since he won the IBF and before. Now check this out. No, actually, maybe it was around that time because the IBF was a long time ago. Hey, let's get closer to 250 likes. Smash the like button. If y'all want some of that good old gospel, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna explain to you right now why the man fans are fearful as fuck for this fight happening. I'm talking about the fans. I'm gonna explain it right now. Smash the like button. I'm gonna take a little sippy of my drink. And it always happens in boxing like this. If y'all want to hear this, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Y'all gotta motivate me. Look, just so you know, look, Boxing Ego, Wilder versus Joshua, the next super fight, 29,000 views 10 months ago. So what, again, how long does it take for this to, look at how many videos I've done about this. That was 10 months ago. Wilder versus Joshua, desired by Showtime. AJ to come to America in next few fights to build up profile. This was 10 months ago I made this video. Got almost 30,000 views, right? Look at all these videos regarding this. Don't keep acting like this. People just started talking about Wilder Joshua. Oh, it takes time, baby. It takes time to make a fight of this man. How much fucking time does it take? You know what I'm saying? When I got videos like this from eons ago. Y'all talk, oh, it takes time to make a fight. 4 months ago, Wilder keeps pressuring Joshua, make the fight. Look. Wow, Deontay Wilder calls out Joshua again. 19,000 views, 7 months. So again, Deontay Wilder eats hottest chip challenges AJ, 17,000 views. Anthony Joshua finally responds to Wilder call out, 389,000 views 9 months ago. So again, y'all making it like this is some fight people like Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia or something. Wilder warns Anthony Joshua, I'm coming for you. 159,000 views 10 months ago, right? This ain't Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Anthony Joshua warns 50 Cent, we gonna fuck up Deontay Wilder. 387,000 views 6 months ago. Look at these view counts. You can tell it's anticipated. 50 Cent warns Floyd Mayweather, Anthony Joshua needs a gun. 99,000 views 9 months ago. See, new media. We don't just talk about this. Joshua coming to America to fight Deontay Wilder possible. 17,000 views 1 year ago. Smash the like button. We could keep doing. We could keep going. Look at all these fucking videos. See, the thing is, I work too damn hard. Wilder comes for Joshua again, looking for a fucking KO 10 months ago. These are all videos I did. Me. That's how I know. Look, ego fighting words. Right? Deontay Wilder calls out Anthony Joshua. Let's make sooner now. Huge heavyweight fight, USA versus UK. 1 year ago, 43,000 views. Look, Hearn talks Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Many say, this is an interview I did with Eddie Hearn. Many says he beats Wilder now. I think they're right. 2 fucking years ago, I asked Eddie Hearn about this. This is my interview. This is 2 fucking years. Fuck out of here. What the fuck? Hey, fuck out of here. I asked Eddie Hearn 2 years ago about this fight. Fuck do you mean? This is my interview. This is me, look. And y'all acting like this is brand new. This is still up. Look, this is me. This is the ego. I did this to you.
Dillian White fight for September, but Dillian's got.
This is before he fought Dillian White. Bro, leave me the f alone. Told y'all 19 times ago. Stop fucking. Hold on. Let me. Because I know y'all heard that it was 2 years ago. Let's look at the date. June 23rd, 2015. What year are we in? It's about to be 3 years. Wow. Time flies. So I'm asking this man about the Joshua Wilder fight almost 3 years ago. And y'all acting like, oh, it takes time. So it takes 3 fucking years. That's what y'all telling me. Huh? Okay. Y'all getting bodied. It's so amazing. It feels so great. The Cali Enigma $5 super chat, Shmoney Gang. He says Wilder is viewed as a major step-up fight. That's why this fight likely won't happen until 2020. AJ's lack of confidence oozes through his fans too. Let's continue. But yeah, so stop it. Oh, it takes time. You gotta build the fight. Take time. Man, fuck that. I have this is all. Refer them to this video when I asked Eddie Hearn damn near 3 years ago about Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? When they all, oh, it takes time. So fights should take a decade to make now. Stop it. But anyway, the bottom line is this. The reality setting in, the barriers and blocks they put up, Ego's army came and kicked the fucking door down, and some other people put out content that smashed on all those excuses, shit like that. So the reality's setting in. And you know what? Let's get to 250 likes. I'm gonna expose the game right now. I'm gonna tell you what they really fear. I'm gonna tell you what they fear. Ashley already got blocked by one of my shooters. Listen, I'm Nino Brown at the Carter, and we got shooters on the rooftop. Shooters on the rooftop. This is getting sniped, and I'm out. Remember that Joe Budden Green Lantern freestyle? Us Cowboys don't need you, you Bill Parcells. He said, roll with me, lose weight, Nicole Richie. He said, light him up like the old Simon game. Us Cowboys don't need you, you Bill Parcells. Hey, Joe Budden was killing on that Mobb Deep beat, on that Green Lantern free. Green Lantern. 250 likes, I'm gonna expose the game. I'm gonna tell y'all what they really afraid of. I'm gonna tell y'all what they really afraid of. If y'all wanna know, smash that like button, and can I get a hell yeah from the comment section so you can find out what they really, I'm talking about the fans. This is what the fans are afraid of. Oh, I need a couple hell yeahs, man. Show me that y'all still up and engaged in the content. This is what they're afraid of. You got guys on YouTube who have spent their whole existence, the whole last year or two, condemning Deontay Wilder for everything that they felt he is not. Windmill Wilder, Bum Squad Wilder, Chicken Noodle Soup Wilder, Chicken Leg Wilder, whatever. All these things that he's not. Oh, all he has is a right hand. Oh, his head move is not good enough. Yada, 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 right? So this is what they fear. After all this time, after calling the man Bum Squad, saying he ain't fought no one, after saying all he has is a right hand, after saying he slaps with his punches, he has chicken legs, he only weighs 215 to 19 pounds, that's too light, he's scared, the loudmouths are usually the ones that get the fuck beat out of them. After saying all of these things, if that same person were to beat the guy you were trying to protect or the guy you were trying to root for, that's a hard conversation. It's just like Mayweather Pacquiao. That's a hard fucking conversation. You spent every bit of energy as it pertains to boxing telling us that Pacquiao was the man to beat Floyd Mayweather. Pacquiao's a southpaw. Mayweather hates southpaws. Mayweather is a brittle-fisted bitch. Mayweather's a runner. Mayweather is a chicken. Mayweather cherry-picked. Pacquiao is great. Pacquiao's an 8-division champion. Pacquiao, right? And for all that to go down in flames with all them comments, that's what they fear. That's what they fear. Fear is stronger than love. Always remember that. That's what they fear. They fear after deconstructing a person and bringing them down to less than human level, if that same person emerges as the victor, man, like I said, that's a hard ass conversation. Like, damn, Bum Squad, not like, listen, hypothetically, let's say Wilder knocks out AJ in 2 rounds. You're like, damn, a bum did that? Bum Squad did that? Chicken Legs did that? A guy weighing 219 on the weigh-in did that? You know what I'm saying? You said all this shit for the last year or so. That's what they fear. They fear that whole reality that they manifested will come crashing down. You know what I mean? Whereas true boxing fans, the real fans like me, the West Side Riders, Eagles Army, we're fan enough of the sport to be like, fuck that. Okay, AJ, you did your thing. Dap up. Wilder, he had you in that round 7, and keep it pushing. That's me. That's a lot of you guys. But there are some of the parasites, the man fans. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's the level-headed people aren't really tripping, because even if Wilder loses, it's like, man, we got to see the best versus the best. Congrats, AJ, you the man. You the man in the sport. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, whoever wins, it elevates boxing. And that's what this is about. A heavyweight champion, and nobody's done this since Lennox Lewis at heavyweight. That is what, like, real boxing fans want. But the insecure, see, this is the thing. Smash the like button. I'm gonna start really kicking game. We had some jokes earlier. We might even get back to jokes, but right now, I'm gonna kick some game. I'm gonna spit some knowledge for y'all. I'm gonna tell you the difference between like an alpha male and a beta male. The difference between someone who's confident and secure and insecure, right? we'll use man and woman, right? An alpha male or a secure male, he don't care if his girl goes to the grocery store, right? Sends her to the grocery store. I mean, obviously, you probably don't want your girl wearing just like a thong to the grocery store, but you know what I mean, something reasonable. She goes out to the grocery store. Alpha male, he's not gonna care because he knows he's putting it down. He knows he's a breadwinner. He knows their mental connection is where it needs to be. He knows he's fulfilling that piece that she needs. Now, somebody who's cheating on that girl, or somebody who's just in general insecure, sometimes abusive, because I notice, I know girls they've been in abusive relationships, and them dudes be like super insecure. He's gonna be like, oh, what you wearing? What the fuck you wearing? Because he's not secure, or because maybe he's doing dirt and he's accusing her of doing dirt, stuff like that. That's the difference between confidence and security and insecurity. Shout out to my man Z-Shan, £5 super chat. So he's coming from the UK and he's still showing love. They said the fight needs to marinate, then say Wilder's a bum. So why does fight need time to marinate? Their argument makes no sense. Boom. Exactly. Why do you need more time to prepare? Joshua said it. This is not something I added and like I twisted his words. He has a Sky Sports interview where he said 2018, 2019, 2020, no one's gonna rush me. I'm gonna fight him. This is me paraphrasing, but this is very close to what he said. I'm gonna fight him when it's the right time for me, because what if it wasn't the right time? So the fans or nobody's gonna dictate my career. Kind of the same attitude Keith Thurman has. Yo, I got 2 belts in the division. No one's gonna rush me. I'm gonna do it at my pace. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Because it's gonna hurt your stock in the end if you don't give the consumer who's paying what they want at some point. And you know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to you for the super chat. But that's the difference between someone who's secure and insecure. As it pertains to this Wilder, even if like you're rooting for Wilder, if you're secure, then you're secure enough. Hey, shit happens in boxing. Joshua has power. He was the better man. Boom. You know what I mean? Wilder got knocked out. But it's the insecure motherfuckers who are doing the most talking, the most barking, the most avoiding, and don't want to see it. You know what I mean? And that's a reality. Because if you're secure, then you know what I mean? Like I said, you could just dap up, fuck. You did your thing, Joshua. You undisputed now. Boom. But it's the people who went above the deep end to call Wilder all types of bums and bitches and bum squad chicken legs, windmill Wilder. You don't want to see them windmills potentially dethrone someone that you were pulling for. Clown Sheep, $5 shmoney gang, thank you. I notice Wilder fans just like Wilder and don't talk smack about Joshua, but Joshua fans tend to just put down Wilder. Hey, you said it. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I keep getting called biased for wanting to see it. I'm not even out here, listen, I'm not even out here being as crude and rude, because this is a business, you know what I'm saying? So I could be a whole lot nastier. Like, there's way worse things being said about Joshua right now than what I'm doing. But I get called biased all the same, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're fucking biased. Because I want to see a fight, I'm biased. You know what I'm saying? So what does that make you when I just told you how it elevates the sport of boxing, you know what I mean, the greater good of what we all should be in it for, and you don't want to see the fight. So if I'm biased for wanting to see a fight and not really caring who wins, you know what I mean, obviously I'm American, so you probably want to pull for your person, but if Joshua's the better man, he's the better man. I really want to see it. You know what I mean? I want to see that undisputed, damn, you wearing the crown. Not knowing Cannon Briggs control you and let's go. He can do whatever, Tyson Fury. But what they can't take, Tony Bellew could say you're a bum. None of that's gonna matter if you have all them fucking belts, and that's it. And like I said, if someone listen to me, from Gennady Golovkin to Terrence Crawford to Joshua Wilder winner, all the guys who, and I say them because they either became undisputed or they're close to being undisputed. If they become undisputed and take like a softer touch for their next fight, nobody's mad at that. I mean, that's not even realistic. Man, I got all the belts, and you know what I mean? If Triple G fights and knocks out Billy Joe Saunders and beats Canelo, and then he decides not to fight Charlo next, I do want to see him fight Charlo, but I'm not gonna be mad if he fights Derevyanchenko or somebody, you know what I'm saying? because he just became undisputed. Same thing with Joshua Wilder. If Joshua Wilder fight and unify to become undisputed, they could fight whoever they want after that for at least a fight or two. You know what I'm saying? Because you just conquered the mountain. You deserve like a easier fight or whatever you want to call it. The walls are closing in, people. The walls are closing in. And that's what they know, and that's what they fear. But like I said, people like me and you, I just want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see the fight. I want to see the heavyweight division restored. Like, I'm telling you, I've covered boxing long enough, and when I first started covering boxing, the heavyweight division was trash. A couple years ago, it was trash. Trash. So now that we're very close to restoring it to kind of, like, put it this way. Wilder, we'll do a hot seat right fucking now. Wilder versus Joshua will be the closest thing to, even more so than Joshua Klitschko, which wasn't a bad fight. It was actually my favorite fight that year. But I'll explain why. Wilder fighting Joshua will be the closest to restoring the heavyweight division to the great 70s, 80s, and 90s prominence that it's known for than any other fight in recent memory. Since like maybe Lennox Lewis Vitali or something. And that fight was actually strung together on a fluke, because I think Lewis's opponent pulled out or something, and then they replaced it with Vitali. Who disagrees with that statement? Does anyone need me to okay. Reality fallacy, you're in the hot seat. He says, I disagree. Okay, we'll see what you disagree. So, what name another fight that will restore the heavyweight division back into the heyday that was closer to doing that than Wilder Joshua? In recent memory. We're gonna see who knows what in this hot seat. See, the hot seat is like a Maury Povich lie detector. You could think he's the baby all you want. You could think he's the baby father, but that lie detector test and that paternity test, those things, they're gonna expose what's really real. You are not the father, and you do not know shit about boxing. That's what this hot seat does. Okay, hold on. Reality fallacy, where you at? All right, so he says now he switched, he disagreed, but he says you're right, but I'm just saying AJ doesn't give off the confidence of past greats. Yo, somebody put this man in timeout for wasting our time. Listen, don't disagree with me and then say some shit. You just said I disagree and then you said you disagree. I mean, you just said you disagree and then you said you agreed and then said some other shit. Put him in timeout. He can come back after. But that was just a waste of everybody's time. Once again, I'm trying to get a real hot seat. If you really disagree with this statement, not I agree, but something, something, something. If you disagree with the statement wholeheartedly, then speak up for this hot seat. Once again, I'm going to repeat it. Wilder Joshua is the closest fight to bringing and restoring the heavyweight division back to prime prominence that we've seen in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Who disagrees with this? Or since Lennox Lewis versus Vitaly Klitschko? You can't disagree, just look at the numbers. Who disagrees with that? Name a fight. So Wilder versus Dominic Brazil, that's a fight that's going to do more for the heavyweight division. Joshua fighting Gerald Big Baby Miller. Like, name a fight. Even Joshua Klitschko, because Klitschko was coming off of a loss with no belts, right? Except for the one that he wore at the press conference, and he had just lost. So had that fight happen before Tyson Fury, and then that's something different. But that wouldn't have made sense because the reason Joshua became a champion is because Klitschko lost and then they stripped Tyson Fury. So I can't even say Joshua Klitschko. I'm not saying it was bad for the heavyweight division. Don't get that twisted. But I'm talking about where the guys are, 2 undefeated records, 2 guys that have established some level of a profile, going heads up for undisputed. Name a fight. Name a fight. David Price versus Tony Thompson. Luis Ortiz versus Dave Allen. Like, what? Name another fight that happened in recent memory. So, like, let's say the last 5, 8 years or so, 10 years, that is a bigger, more meaningful. Klitschko's were destroying everybody. Klitschko Pulev, Klitschko Alex Lepai, Klitschko Povetkin. Like, what fight meant more? Boxing Eagle, how about you fight me one-on-one for the fans, bro? Hey, get this clown out of here. Who are you? Your name is Blueberry Jones. Don't even mention my name. Your name is Blueberry Jones. So, like Jay said, you wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. Your name is Blueberry Jones. That's all that needs to be said. I will never fight a guy named Blueberry Jones. Or I would not want to, put it that way. Blueberry Jones? Blueberry? Yeah, they call me fucking Boysenberry Johnson. Like, y'all are some weirdos. Motherfucker talking, fight me for the fans. Who the fuck are you? You talking about fight me for the fans one-on-one? Get Blueberry Berry Patch, Poppy Seed Muffin or whatever the fuck his name is. Get it. Oh, he's out? Okay, cool. Blueberry Jones. That sound like some backwoods. Hey, they call me Blueberry Jones. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear. Here it go. Boom, doom, doom. Catfish loved him some cat from Snapback. His stupid daughter. Remember that Living Color? Fatback loved him some catfish. His stupid daughter fed him the bone. Ah, thank you very much. Hell nah, fucking Blueberry Jones. Y'all just be wasting my time. I should get off this stream. Blueberry has Blue Mini. Damn, the fans be annihilating these dudes. That's always said Blueberry has Blue Too Many. Like, wow. Anyway, back to the whole point. And so, once again, everybody has all these disagreements and dislikes in the video and stuff. And when it comes down to this hot seat, which is infamous at this point, because people sent me screenshots, it'd be like, I think Showtime Boxing had a weigh-in. They're like, oh, fucking Ego got the hot seat. He just blocks people. So if you on Showtime Boxing talking about my shit and my stream on their stream, then that's how you know Ego Army. We got it to poppin'. But anyway, name another recent heavyweight fight that happened that was bigger or that would do more to restore the heavyweight division back to prime dominance and prominence. Who the fuck is George? Come on, y'all ramp up that hot seat talk. What are you even talking about? Hey, somebody blocked George Rodriguez. He's just desperate and begging. Yes, I want the hot seat. I bring a point. Please give me the hot. Just block him. See, this is the thing you never know is the unpredictability. The hot seat is not intended for that. If we have real life debates that we have to debate as gladiators, cool. But when you begging and desperate, like, come on, please, I got these cheeseburgers, give me the. I'm not doing all that. You begging. So you just want to act the ass for a couple seconds and then get blocked. Like, oh, we got to start getting it because, like, I'm not just, my voice really hurts from doing these live streams so much. So, you know what I mean? I got to start conserving my voice because some of these guys clearly don't have nothing intelligible to say and they're just talking just to be talking, knowing they're going to get blocked. Like, come on, man. But anyway, any last takers? Name a fight that would do more for the recent heavyweight division than Joshua Wilder happening if Joshua gets past Joseph Parker. Please let me know. What fight was that? When it was Klitschko Pulev when he fought Kubrat Pulev, Alexander Lupai, whoever. Boxing ego don't weigh enough for Blueberry Jones. Hey, you sound like him. You came under another profile. Straight up man fans. But anyway, you notice nobody's stepping up to the plate. I said in the last 10 years, when did Mike Tyson fight Lennox Lewis? I said the last 5 to 8 years, really, but then I added 10. So, I mean, when did that happen anyway? How long ago was that? I said recent memory. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? Listen, if someone doesn't have a point, then it should be countered immediately. Like when, okay, for example, Abel Sanchez says, oh, black fighters fighting a style unappealing to the fans. I can immediately counter and give you examples of how that's not true. I make a point, and you don't see it easily being countered with the recent fight. What is the fight? David Price versus Erkan Tepper? Like, what is it? Dave Allen, Lenroy Thomas? Like, what is the fight that you would say in recent memory does more? Joshua versus Charles Martin? Wilder versus Johan Duhaupas? Like, which fight? Which fight would do more to restore the heavyweight division and get people talking about boxing again? Clown Sheep, you have the perfect name. You sound like a clown. You Pennywise. Question is, did Joshua versus Clay? See, listen, everybody want to be new media so fucking bad. Y'all try to come up with points like new media comes up with, and this shit be so flat. It's like soda without the bubbles, without the fizz. It's flat. He says, question is, did Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko have more viewers than Wilder versus Klitschko would do? What does that have to do with anything? Wilder didn't fight Klitschko. Klitschko's now retired. Who cares? It's all, listen, I don't know, just curious. But what does that have to do with anything? Wilder didn't fight Klitschko. See, listen, why don't dudes beat me in the hot seat with stuff that I've actually said? Stuff that's always happened. They always use these like never-ending story. The never-ending story. Like mystical, whimsical shit that didn't even happen. What is Wilder fighting Klitschko in an imaginary world that didn't happen when Klitschko's retired? And the numbers that would produce, what does that have to do with anything? Honestly. Who throws the shoe? Honestly. Like, what does that have to do with anything? And see, this is, again, just like Joshua Wilder, some people want this. I don't want this. I want to actually see the outcome of those two fighting. Some people want this because they want to keep this in a paradox or this virtual reality world. Just like these imaginary analogies are cool. But what is it? Oh, what Joshua Klitschko did these numbers. What would Wilder versus Klitschko do? What does that have to do with anything? And there's no way to prove it because the Wilder didn't fight Klitschko and he's now retired. So it's like they want you to argue over meaningless, stupid shit that really doesn't mean anything. What does that got to do with it? Klitschko got knocked out. Luis Ortiz got knocked out. People want to see Joshua Wilder. What is all this? Oh, Wilder versus Klitschko numbers wouldn't have done as good. Who cares what that would have done? Wilder versus Joshua numbers would do just fine. And that's the bottom line because the ego said so. All right, let me put this man in a hot seat because I seen, no, damn it, my shooter got to him. Hey, shooters, y'all got to fall back. Like, let me get to, because this is part of the entertainment. Fuck. I was just about to get that George dude. He basically said, shooters, lighten up on the triggers. Lighten up on the triggers. We don't block them as quick. You know what I'm saying? Like block, because I think he just seen it and then he immediately got clapped. Let them, yeah, we got to let them slide for a minute. And if they're being a nuisance and they haven't been addressed by me or everyone, then let them slide for a minute. Don't just clap them. See, this is what's happening. The shooters are smart, so they're clapping people because they know they'll lose a hot seat, or they're saying dumb shit, and then saying dumb shit they can't back up. But we got to keep the entertainment rolling. You know what I'm saying? So don't clap him so fast, because I was just about to get on his ass. Pause. See, but again, I'd rather have a gun and not need it than to need a gun and not have it. So I'd rather my shooters be quick on the trigger and get their kill streak than shooters who are missing. So shout out to the shooters. Ego giving more tombstones than the Undertaker. Man, I'm just here, man. I'm just trying to talk this boxing game. But anyway, what George was saying, he said, like, listen, everyone exposes my bias until it comes the time to expose and be in the hot seat. He basically, what he was saying, he's like, oh, you're biased. He says if someone says that AJ will knock out Wilder in 3, you have a problem with it. But if someone says Joshua will sleep, or excuse me, this was his argument that George do. He said if someone says that AJ will knock out Wilder in 3, you have a problem with it. But if someone says that Wilder will sleep AJ, then you don't have a problem with it and you'll let it ride. Which, he's full of shit. I'm telling you, these boys want to be new media so bad. They think they're so clever coming up with these great points. The person that I referenced of saying that they said that Wilder was going to get knocked out, and the reason I had a problem is because that person was Eddie Hearn that said that. Eddie Hearn, the promoter who has the A-side leverage, who has the promotional power, who's been in the industry, he is the one that said it. I don't get mad if a fan says that Joshua was going to win. So this is what they try to, like, twist my words up. He was like, hey, if someone says AJ will knock out Wilder in 3, you have a problem with it. No, I never said I have a problem with anybody's fight prediction on who. Joshua Wilder's a good fighter. I don't care if you pick Joshua. I never said that. I have a problem with Eddie Hearn being so confident in his man and having the A-side leverage and the power to make the fight. And he's saying, talking greasy, like, oh, Wilder will get slept in 3, but then we can't see it. That's what I said. Don't twist my words up and say, oh, Ego gets mad if a fan picks Joshua, but if they pick Wilder to sleep AJ, no. Well, when have I ever got mad at anyone's fight prediction? And besides that, this how everybody say, these young boys can't beat me. It's apparent. These young boys can't beat me. Aside from that, they have to fight. We have to see the fight, which is what I'm debating and arguing about. So why would I be mad at someone's fight prediction if I'm not even confident the fight's gonna happen anytime soon? So you're full of shit, George. That's why you got blocked. And that's me finishing the hot seat that would have happened had he stayed, had my shooters not clapped him. You know what I mean? We gotta see the fight first. Why would I be mad at someone picking AJ? I'm not mad at someone picking AJ. I'm mad if Eddie Hearn is picking AJ in the fashion he's picking him, and then if he's not gonna make the fight and he's gonna make AJ versus Gerald Miller, that's something different. That's because he has the power either side. But I never got mad at a fan for picking AJ by knockout. Crazy. They gotta fight first, so why would I be mad at a fight prediction? I don't care about that. Like, it's like 73% of the people pick Pacquiao to beat Mayweather. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Wow, someone called him apple juice. Damn. So I don't care about fight predictions. People pick Luis Ortiz to beat Wilder. I pick Wilder. So, I mean, that if they fight, it's inevitable. We're gonna find out who was what and who was bullshitting. Clown Sheep, somebody that was in a hot seat, I think, just donated $5. Donated $5. He said, I actually mistyped earlier. I meant to type, do you think Wilder Joshua would do better numbers than Joshua Klitschko did? Will it boost things more? Yeah, but like I said, if you follow my channel, I don't really focus on things like that because Klitschko's not really in the picture. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather talk about things that actually pertain. Like, Klitschko's retired. He got knocked out and lost his last 2 fights. So my prophecy on what would have, could have, should have happened in in a mythical Wilder versus Klitschko fight really doesn't matter because it doesn't look like it's anywhere close to being a reality unless Klitschko comes out of retirement off 2 back-to-back losses. You know what I mean? Juan Trejo, $2 super chat. Yo, Ego, any good fights on tonight? H-Town, hold it down. Absolutely. ESPN, Jose Ramirez versus Amir Imam at 140 for a belt. Great fight. WBC belt on the line, I think. I'm gonna take a look, watch it. You know, I'm about to get out of here. Smash the like button. We should close out close to 300 on this stream. Smash the like button. This show sucks, but you in here. That's the funny thing. Look at Soto Hitman. Hey, no one block him. I just want him to just sit in his own filth, looking stupid. Listen, that type of stuff doesn't hurt. This show sucks, but you clicked on it and you staying on here. I know you still in here. This show sucks, but I'm still here. Listen, the fact that this that cornball shit. The fact that you have to say something sucks and then still be in. I know you're in here still. Like me, if I was like, man, this dude's, what the fuck is he talking about? Click. I don't even leave a comment. Why even waste my time? You know what I mean? But again, that's why they hate. I chose to be the bad guy. Look, he's still in here hating, but he just can't say anything because he don't want y'all to know he's still in here. This fucking show sucks, but he put me on blast. So I gotta sit here and be quiet. I know you're in here, Soto. You're gonna get Soto Caras in his hot seat. Like when Keith Thurman did him up, when Maidana did him up, you're gonna get Soto. I'm surprised Slavik hasn't come back. Hey, Soto, I know you're in here, but you just can't show face because I put you on blast. He's like, God damn it. Ego outsmarted me. Hey, Soto, I know you in here. See, there's always, like clockwork. Y'all hate, Ego Army always represents. Shout out to KO, just dropped $20 on the super chat, dropped a dub. It says Ego Army, shout out to Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas, I see you, baby. Texas in here, thick as always. Pause. Shout out to Texas. See, this is what happens. They hate, and then the real soldiers show love. Super chats, great comments. These young boys can't beat me. Where's Slavin? Slavin was tripping. Steven. They hate we relate. Listen, and see, this is again, I'm gonna say this again. This is how you know who's really in it for the right reasons, like boxing comes first, is because who doesn't want to see Joshua Wilder? Even if you think Joshua wins, loses, mops him up, like Juan Trejo, $2 super chat. Soto a crackhead baby. Wow. See, people super chat just to roast y'all dumbasses. So y'all, that people are paying to murder you and get their comments. Look, shout out to other super chat. Deacon Slade, $10 super chat, holding it down. We working, baby. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek because it ain't just about live streaming. We working. This is about to drop. I already got the clearance from the fighter. But check out my man when the video drops. I did an edit. Hold on. I'm gonna just give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all this little sneak peek. I'm not gonna give y'all the whole thing, but there's a little edit I shot and did in the WBC office. Shout out to my dude Gabe Flores. Hold on, I don't want to give y'all too much. Hold on. Shout out to Lomachenko. See, at least he's trying to fight whoever. Hold on, I don't want to give y'all too much. Hold on. Hey, Gabriel Flores, the kid is nice, people. Hey. He signed the top rank. Let's get it. All right, that's all y'all get to see. So we working. I'm actually about to get another camera lens. We about to fuck this whole game up. They can't stop it. They can't stop this movement. We stay working. But yeah, I shot that out in LA. Shout out to the WBC. The video dropping soon. Oh, it's glorious, baby. They can't do what we do. Ego Army. But shout out to Cali Enigma, $5. He says, if you're a true boxing fan, you want undisputed in every division. Joshua Parker have shown fear of Wilder. What gym was I in? That was in Ricky Funes, Ten Goose in LA. Shout out to Ten Goose Gym. Shout out to Ricky Funes, a real one. Hold on, let me get the drop. Cause we don't hate. See, that's one thing I know I don't do. I ain't no hater. Y'all see it, Ten Goose Gym. Shout out to them. How much do I charge for videos? It depends. It depends on the circumstance. How much, it's really based on my energy and time and stuff like that. But people can. My email is directedbyego@gmail.com. We about to take over. Yeah. Juan Trejo, $2 super chat. You think Mikey versus Loma will unify 35? Not likely. I don't think so, because Mikey might pursue 140. And I always question big fights. I know this might sound weird to some people because they just made Jorge Linares versus Lomachenko, but I still feel like Top Rank, certain fights with co-promotion, they'd rather keep it in-house if possible. You know what I mean? That's just what I've seen. And especially, I think Mikey Garcia has more of a chance to beat Lomachenko than Linares does. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I think Mikey has a better shot. And that's what, see, the co-promotion with like Rigondeaux or Linares, I think Lomachenko's team is highly confident that they'll beat him. They probably looked at his style and like, okay, we could beat him. Mikey Garcia is a little bit, he's a different puzzle, and he's bigger. So with that being said, would Top Rank really make a fight where Lomachenko may even be the underdog? I don't think he's going to be the underdog versus Linares. Everyone I've seen is picking Lomachenko. If he fights Mikey, the fans aren't going to, they're going to be split for sure. You do realize Wilder and AJ have met before, right? LOL. I don't remember, but I want to see them meet in the center of the ring, so I don't give a fuck if they met at the fucking steakhouse. What does that have to do with anything? Oh yeah, I went to the Brazilian steakhouse and he was there and we chopped it up. Like, I don't care. Terrence Crawford just met Keith Thurman. Oh, okay, that don't mean they fought. Hey, Patrick is getting... Patrick, you want that hot seat? What are you talking about? Oh, he's the steakhouse dude. Oh, whatever. He said he's having a conversation. They don't want it with me. EMPC. Whatever, Patrick. Bottom line is fans want to see the fight. And listen, like, okay. Name a popular, like, you don't even have to name it, but just analyze in your head. Look at all the popular channels that you would say are doing well for themselves, have a good viewership, get super chat, whatever you guys interpret as being a YouTube success, right? And tell me how many in the last 48 hours, week, how many of them made videos where the title was specifically about Anthony Joshua fighting Gerald Miller, like the prospects of that fight. The black channels, they keep talking about Wilder. They don't. How many videos, how many popular channels are really, and I'm talking about, like, look at the length of the video. Like, they may have made a video about Gerald Miller or something he said or this and that, or talk briefly about it, but I'm talking about like 40-minute, hour-long videos, 20, 10-minute videos, where they're talking about Gerald Miller and Joshua. So it's very apparent what the fans want. But I've seen all types of video about Wilder punching the AJ mannequin and Joshua not wanting what's the name in the ring. I see all this on my homepage, but I ain't seen none of these videos about AJ fighting Gerald Miller. So Pam Bam said, stop blocking people for no reason. No, it's my stream. What are you talking about? Who got blocked for no reason? You ain't the police. How motherfuckers come to my channel trying to police my channel? Stop blocking people. I'm sick of it. Start your own channel. We don't block people for no reason. I don't listen, I got shooters. I don't even have to pull the trigger anymore. I do occasionally because sometimes, I'm trying to get me a little piece. I'm trying to get me a piece, but I don't even have to pull the trigger. So I don't even really have to block people. The Cali Enigma, $10 super chat. Anthony Joshua has a Secret Service team willing to willing to do anything to prevent the fight. Shout out to you for the super chat. Y'all funny as hell, man. It's crazy. My casual coworkers are even talking about Wilder Joshua. That's when you know the fight is big. Bingo. Listen, I encourage y'all, if you got Showtime, get it. If you don't have it, support Joshua versus Parker, because after that fight, oh, it's on. Once again, it's on. So support the fight, just like we supported Wilder Ortiz. And what they decide to do next is going to be imperative to the sport. And listen, I'm telling you, fear does a lot of things, weird things for weird people. Like Eddie Hearn, if you think of AJ and Eddie Hearn, prolonging the fight in the heavyweight division is a dangerous thing, because I've seen guys like Michael Bent knock out Tommy Morrison, and he wasn't supposed to knock out Tommy Morrison. I don't even know if Ray Mercer, I mean, that, like, some of these fights are a little bit before, like, I wasn't like super old, you know what I'm saying, where I remember all the odds and like, what are the odds, Patty, and all that shit. But I know Tommy Morrison, who he was at the time, wasn't supposed to lose to no fucking Michael Bent. I know that much. You know what I mean? So boxing is weird like that. You see guys lose to, you know what I mean, Robert Guerrero losing to David Peralta and weird shit. Caleb Truex beating James DeGale, an Olympic gold medalist, weird shit. So that's a dangerous game, people. It's a dangerous game in the heavyweight division especially. So just, this is what fear does to people. You have to analyze this. So Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua are potentially, Wilder Joshua is the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing. Maybe one of the biggest fights, especially with Canelo clenbuterol scandal. This is like a fight that's not tainted or anything. I don't know, maybe the controversy will help the Canelo fight, I don't know, but it's definitely one of the biggest fights, right? And if Joshua loses to Gerald Miller or something, then that is ruined. No one's gonna be pressing Joshua to fight Miller coming off of a loss. You know what I'm saying? So you would rather make no money with Wilder and Joshua than potentially have your fighter lose. That's crazy. Because the value of Wilder Joshua significantly goes down. If Luis Ortiz beat Deontay Wilder, it would have significantly go down. Because why would Joshua have to fight him if he just got stopped by Luis Ortiz? You know what I'm saying? He lost his belt. So what's the point of fighting a guy like Wilder with no belt? You know what I'm saying? Coming off of a loss. But then again, he fought Klitschko coming off a loss when he lost all his belts. So I don't know. So it's still a gamble. That's what I'm saying by these guys taking all these interim fights with other people. Might as well get the bag right now, get it while the getting's good, and whoever wins goes on to greater things. Whoever loses, go back to the drawing board and figure out how you're going to get a belt again. It's that simple. Gang, gang. It's a gamble letting him marinate? Absolutely. Listen, all the people saying, oh, you Yanks and Americans. I don't know. I don't be on YouTube as much as some of you guys, but like, I haven't really seen the alleged Deontay Wilder fans do half of what I'm seeing from the diehard Joshua radicals. You know what I'm saying? People are just like, I mean, the most I've seen from the Wilder radical fans is name calling. Like y'all calling him Juice Box, Apple Juice, AJ and shit. But that's it, and that's more of a reaction to what they feel and what they've seen from AJ. They weren't calling him Apple Juice and all types of shit like that before. Another junkie and all that. You know what I'm saying? All these crazy names and all this shit. They weren't doing that until he started like saying certain things that they didn't approve of. So it's getting crazy out here in this boxing world. I just want to see it, people. I'm gonna keep saying it. Hey, we're 1 like away from 300. Thank y'all for tuning in. Almost killed my coffee. Yeah, man. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like Nino Brown said, it's bigger than Nino Brown. This is bigger than AJ and Wilder. You know what I mean? This is about boxing, about the heavyweight division. Shout out to KO. He just dropped a bomb. I told y'all them yelling them orange super chats. He just dropped a 20-piece, $20 super chat. Ego, is there any speculation who Thurman might fight in May? Hashtag Apple Juice, LOL. Wow. Aunt Jemima. Wow, y'all tripping. Someone said Aunt Jemima.
For a moment,
Hey, I want some breakfast, some pancakes and shit. I don't know who Keith Thurman's gonna fight. He in the same boat. And you know it's so funny. I love my channel and I love what we've grown and like what we've accomplished together. Ego's Army. Cause I could have swore half of y'all motherfuckers was saying, well, not half, that's an exaggeration, but some of y'all motherfuckers was talking about, oh, Ego, you're racially biased. You fucking racially biased, man. You always hate on Triple G. You loathe Lomachenko. Like, damn, that's a tongue twister. You loathe Lomachenko. You fucking loathe Lomachenko. You're fucking racially biased against Triple G. You hate Usyk and all this extra shit. Yet on my channel, I'm like Keith Thurman. I don't like the way he's been doing interviews. A black fighter and another black fighter, Errol Spence, or AJ versus Deontay. I thought I was racially biased. What happened to the racially biased shit? But I'm pushing for these fights. You know what I mean? Just like when Charlo wants to fight Triple G, and if he becomes mandatory, hey, you fought Dominique Wade, why not fight Charlo? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you hate Triple G. You're racially biased. You fucking racially. What happened to all that racially biased shit? So, once again, boxing fans prove time and time again that some of them are full of shit and they're man fans. And if you're not saying what they want you to say at the time they want you to say it, then it's all types of excuses and you're racially biased. So why am I not racially biased when I'm saying Keith Thurman, take your tune up and then you should step up and fight Errol Spence? Why am I not racially biased when I'm like, AJ, I let Wilder in the ring. I want to see that fight. That's a good fight. That's good hype. You know what I mean? But if I say something about Lomachenko, or if I say something like, oh, Loma should fight Mikey, oh, you're racially biased. You're racially biased. Like, I don't know, but Triple G should fight Charlo. Oh, you fucking monkeys are all the same. The black channels are racially biased. Like, what? Once again, when you say some shit they don't want you to say, that's why it don't make sense to coon. It doesn't. Because no matter what, you're not gonna put, like OJ's cooning ass, like, I mean, he can stab me or whatever he wants and all that, but he talking about, oh, why would Colin Kaepernick, just like Jay-Z, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. Jay is a smart motherfucker. He did that song when OJ was in prison. OJ's out and he's back to cooning. I'm going back to cooning instantly. I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. OJ did an interview talking about, what the fuck he say? Oh, Colin Kaepernick, he disrespected the flag. I would never disrespect the flag, but you'll kill a motherfucker. Really? I'm the Stream King, y'all know me. Like, really. So OJ has the nerve to critique someone who's biracial, black and white, Colin Kaepernick, right? You're mad that he disrespected, and he said, I would never attack the flag, but you'll attack Ron Goldman. You'll attack Nicole what's the name? Nicole Brown. What the fuck? Hey, OJ's a fucking coon. OJ Simpson. Bart Simpson is realer than OJ Simpson. Like, he talking about, oh, why would Colin Kaepernick attack the flag? But why would you attack humans and murder them, or at least know who did it? You feel me? I would never attack the patriotic flag, but you would just attack Ron Goldman and Nicole. The fuck? Yeah. See, listen. You shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house, and if you got a glass jar, you should watch your mouth, cause I'll break it. You shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. See, that's what's problem. See, I'm not even trying to get too preachy. Let me get to the super chat. Let's go. I'm gonna say what I have to say, but we got money. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about the money. We just got a $20 super chat from Coach John Roberts. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. It says, keep saying it, bro. I've been with you since you had 2,500 subs, bro. You're an OG in the game, and I appreciate you. You've been with us since the beginning, because that's back when I was Eagles World 1 for sure. Appreciate you. $20 super chat. Much love. OJ's a coon. That motherfucker talking about why would Colin Kaepernick disrespect and attack the flag. I would never do that. But you attack Ron Goldman. You attack Nicole Brown Simpson. Or like I said, at the very least, know who did it. And talking about, oh, the glove don't fit, it must have quit. No, you did it, motherfucker. Or you know who did it. You had some tie to that. Quit the bullshit. But you want to critique the man for peacefully. Hold on, let me put my hoodie on, man. I'm gonna take this. I gotta take this stream to Wakanda, man. So, Coonmaster 2000, right? OJ Simpson. What did Jamie Foxx say? He said, that's a killer walk. He said, I killed before. I kill again. He said he got a killer walk. So, Mr. Killer Walk, OJ Simpson, I would never disrespect the flag, right? I would never attack the flag. But you attack and murder people on their doorstep. That's what's wrong with this society. People, they're quick to cast stones and say what you doing wrong. And I mean, even in this boxing game, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Ego, your channel fucking sucks. And then I went to WWE and all this, right? I went to your channel and you ain't talking about shit. You ain't making no money. Listen, I could tell because I've been at all levels of this YouTube shit. I'm not saying I'm at the highest level, but this is the highest level my channel's been to. You know what I'm saying? This is the height that we've reached. And I know what it was like when I was at the beginning. So I could tell who's making money in this game. And a lot of you motherfuckers ain't making money. There's a select few that have been doing it for this level of time that are actually making money. You know what I'm saying? And you go, oh, your channel sucks. WWE, right? All that shit. And then you quick to criticize. But then you ain't even been successful at this. You know what I'm saying? OJ talking about what Colin Kaepernick, he's peacefully protesting. What's so horrible? That's what I'm saying. So Donald Trump can say whatever the fuck he wants, that's all good. But if Colin Kaepernick, like, you know what I'm saying? Donald Trump has said some stuff that offend. I'm not trying to make this all political, but Donald Trump has said stuff that is offensive and has offended many large groups of people. The Puerto Rico, I just want you to know you really fucked up our budget. Throwing paper towels and shit. Okay, that's all good. But then Colin Kaepernick taking a knee in silence. Like, it'd be one thing if Colin Kaepernick was, like, they were doing the national anthems and this man's doing the Cabbage Patch and dancing and, like, purposely not paying attention. He's taking a knee. He's still being quiet, still being respectful. He's not, like, screaming or watching smack rap battles hella loud, you know what I mean, on a boombox as they're doing the anthem. And that's such a problem. And people are like, oh, this is bullshit. This Colin Kaepernick fella, he should have learned more from his mom, from the white side of him. Like, what? You know what I mean? OJ, motherfucker, you just got out of jail. You telling anybody how to run their life. You was just in jail. You telling anybody what they need to be doing. You just got out of jail, man. Like, stop. I wish somebody would get out of jail. Like, I built my company from the ground up on this YouTube shit. Hustle plus muscle. Yeah, I did the math. Great fans. great events in boxing, got me to this level. I wish I would let somebody come out of Rikers and show shit. Yeah, boy, what you need to be doing, title your videos like that. Like, you can't tell me nothing, bro. Just because you read a couple books and did some sit-ups and push-ups, you don't know shit. You barely even know. You barely even know what the fuck a cell phone is. You've been locked up since 1987. Fuck you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Show me how to get on Snapchat. Show me how to send a text. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been in jail. You've been institutionalized, trying to tell me what to do. That's why I hate when people go to jail, because when they get out, they be acting all retarded, like they know more. Like, man, I've been reading books. You ain't had shit else to do. You was in solitary for 23 hours, or you was a 23-hour lockdown. Like, of course you read books. What the fuck else is there to do? Yeah, I got smart to the system. Well, shit, get smart to a job application. They ain't gonna hire you. Have you been convicted of a felony? Absolutely. If yes, why? I murdered these motherfuckers. I got DUIs and I slapped the TSA at the airport. Shout out to Randy Ridley, $2 super chat. When catch a body and move on, I'm typing OJ. I like that. I like that. But yeah, man, there's always somebody who's not in a position to be critiquing and they got the most critiques. Sit down. Shut up. Oh, fucking broke ass Wilder. He's not even making a fraction of what AJ make. Well, you ain't making a fraction of what I make. So I know you ain't making a fraction of what Wilder makes or AJ. Stop it. But again, this is the social media age we live in. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be, ooh, the fucking Wilder ain't never received a purse like this. Why is he? Beggars can't be choosers. Like, motherfucker, you work at Taco Bell. Give me my Mexican pizza. And I want the mild sauce with it. Like, what are you talking about? You talking about, oh, he's never sold out a stadium? Well, you never give me a fork and napkins with my order. Like, what the fuck is you talking about, man? Leave me alone. Tired of this dumb shit. And there's nothing wrong with working at Taco Bell. That's good, you know what I mean? Y'all got the them nacho fries and shit. I ain't tried them, but I don't have a problem with what you do for a hustle. But I'm just saying, you can't be Wilder driving a car with fucking Lamborghini doors, and he got his own gym and shit, and he got 2-point-something million to fight Luis Ortiz, and you Taco Bell master, which is cool. Get your money, hustle. I don't care what you do, but are you really in a position to be like, oh yeah, but fucking Wilder, he ain't never accomplished it. He ain't getting no real cheese. Well, speaking of cheese, put some cheese on my fucking hot stuffed burrito because you work at Taco Bell. Since we talking about cheese, and I want a side of the nacho cheese. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to leave it out the bag and all that. Like, fuck you mean? You work at Taco Bell. And if I get another taco and then the top piece of the shell is broken, then I'm gonna come back and you're gonna really see some shells, because I'm gonna air this place out, man. I'm at Taco Bell. I shoot shells, dog. You would go to hell. I might go to jail. I'll be on my Cassidy shit. Hold on. Hold up. We got a super chat. Like, I'm just saying, everyone wants to talk about what your fucking channel sucks. Like, they call me a bum. Where you work? Let's find out your job. Let me find out where you work, since I'm the bum. I get to travel. I enjoy what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Fans show me love. You know what I mean? We be having more super chats than you make at Taco Bell. Fall back. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to warn y'all. Shout out to Juan Trejo, $5 super chat. Best fight at 126, 160, and 168. Shout out to my twin brother Julio. Hopefully that this bastard watches this. Good divisions. Best fight at 26. I don't know. I want to say Gary Russell Jr. versus the Abner Mares Leo Santa Cruz winner. I like that fight a lot at 26. But, I mean, there's a lot of talent. You could put Oscar Valdez versus Gary Russell. There's a lot of, at featherweight, there's some good matchups. I'm gonna just name a couple because it's kind of hard for me to point out just one absolute fight. Rigondeaux, you could throw him in the mix. I would like to see him come back. Best fight at 160, Canelo Triple G to the winner of that fight versus Charlo, or Charlo versus Jacobs. But then there's so many ways you can mix and match. Demetrius Andrade versus Charlo is a good one. Danny Jacobs versus Andrade. You know what I'm saying? So you can match that anyway. 168, the best couple of fights. Who's at 168? The WBC BSS World Series winner. The fight I want to see is David Benavidez versus Zudo Ramirez. That's the fight I'm looking for. Yeah, but then you can mix, like I said, you can mix Caleb Plant in there with any of the top guys. The winner of James DeGale, Caleb Truex with Caleb Plant. So those are the ones that come to mind. See, I know my boxing, in case y'all try to put me on the spot. I know who's in each division for the most part. Gary Russell's the man to beat at featherweight for sure, in my opinion. Are you want to see Lemieux again? I mean, after that performance, I think he is who he is. So maybe with the right matches, like him versus Gary Spike O'Sullivan, that could be good. But I think he might be done for high caliber, like Golovkin rematch, Daniel Jacobs, Charlo. You know what I mean, the top guys. But there's some fights out there for him. Ego, what about Eubank Jr. versus Ramirez? Eubank didn't look great to me, so he might be better off at 160, to be honest. He didn't look that good versus George Groves. I mean, he showed heart and stuff. That's a good attribute, but I don't think he just looked sensational to the point where I want to see him against the top guys. We're gonna close this live stream. Smash the like button, people. What I'm gonna do is the Q&A. I've been doing this on my live streams. We're gonna close with the Q&A. You guys feel free to ask real questions, mostly boxing questions, because I don't want to. When's the last time you had sex, Ego? Like all the weird shit. Ask questions, realistic questions. If you leave a super chat with your question, then those get bumped up to the front of the line. I have to answer those first out of respect for the donation. And if you could put Q&A and then put a question, it's easier for me to decipher. It takes you guys a couple seconds, but it's easier for me to decipher questions. Hi, Ego. Have a nice day. You too. Leonard Ruiz. I'll be back for the Ramirez Imam post-fight talk. I'll give it, I don't know. I don't know who I'm picking, but if I gun to my head, I'd probably say Ramirez has more momentum. And Amir Imam does have that Granados loss, so maybe a slight edge to him. But Amir Imam's definitely not out of it. But I would say Ramirez has, his name's been linked to Pacquiao. He looked good versus Mike Reed. So I would say he has more momentum. Q&A from the shooter, King Corleone. Do you think that Joshua will go ahead and fight Gerald Miller after Joseph Parker? I don't want to force, you know what I'm saying? I think there's a stronger chance. I would say it's 60-40, maybe even 70-30, and it's in favor of Gerald Miller. You know what I mean? First of all, I don't like doing this because he has to get past Parker, and Parker is not a slouch, so maybe he upsets. But if he does get past him, I think it's 60 to 70% that he fights Gerald Miller, and then 30 to 40% that he fights Wilder next. And see, part of it's gonna be us fans. We got to pressure for the fight. We got to tell the promoters what we want. Like, hey, we're not trying to see the Gerald Miller. See, another thing, real quick. Since you brought it up, I gotta add this. The other reason why I don't have to see the Gerald Big Baby Miller fight is because guys like him are still climbing up the ladder. So that fight is really not going anywhere. In fact, it would sweeten the pot if Gerald Miller fought like Dillian White, Lucas Brown winner, or if he fought even a Luis Ortiz, and then you could fight Joshua Wilder winner or something like that. Because that, if Gerald Miller even beat Luis Ortiz, who just lost to Wilder, since Miller has fought a couple of people, Deontay Wilder's leftovers, Gerald Washington and Johan Duhaupas, he's getting ready to fight another one of his leftovers, and I hate using that, but you guys know what it is, so I say it. And Luis Ortiz. And then if you beat him, then okay, you've climbed your way up. So let the big dogs unify for the undisputed while it's hot, while, you know what I mean, while the timing is right. And guys like Dillian White, or Gerald Miller, or Lucas Brown, or whatever, who are inching closer to a title shot, it'll make them more worthy and make sure that they're as ready as possible. So I like that. Q&A, how do you think AJ versus Ortiz would have gone? You know, if Ortiz looked like he looked versus Wilder, I think honestly, he probably would have beat AJ. No shade to AJ, but that's just my honest opinion. Because he's a guy, he's not stiff, he's mobile, he can get on his toes, he can fight aggressive, he can counter punch. He hurt Wilder with the right hand, so he's left hand, he's a southpaw, so he has power in both hands. I would pick Luis Ortiz, to be honest. Joshua, especially that, listen, Klitschko kind of let Joshua off the hook, and I'm not about that, oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda. He lost the fight, I get that. But if you really think about it, he kind of let Joshua off the hook. You know what I mean? Because he had him hurt and he let him recover for several other rounds, just like Luis Ortiz let Wilder off the hook. You know what I mean? He never was able to capitalize. So credit to the other people for recuperating and all that. But guys like Wilder and Luis Ortiz, they're more aggressive. So are you going to really have several rounds to recover? You're going to have to recover like ASAPolis. Shout out to Juan Trejo, $2 super chat. 32-year-old Mike Tyson versus current Wilder. Who you got? I'm a lifelong Tyson fan, so I'll probably go with Tyson just off the strength. But it's not out of the question for Wilder just because the power he possesses and the height. But Tyson was just a different animal. He fought bigger guys. He was already athletic. And to me, to be honest, Tyson's stylistically in his prime has the makings of what would give Wilder the most problem. Wilder, if you stay in range to collect that right, you're gonna die. Like, if this is Wilder's wingspan and I'm out here, right? And he has room to get that his long ass arms and connect, then I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. Whoever's fighting him. But the thing with Tyson is he would get in low, head movement, bend at the waist, bend his knees. So if he's able to, and Wilder sometimes gets lured into a silly fight, if you will, like Spilka fight. So Tyson's athleticism and movement, if he got on the inside, it would be a nightmare for Wilder because Tyson's far more compact. He can dig shots to the body. His uppercut was fucking retarded. You know what I mean? So yeah, Tyson's a childhood favorite of mine. And then stylistically, it's just about him getting past the 1-2, getting in range. But if he can get in that proximity stylistically, being in Wilder's chest, like on some Sean Porter shit, that would give Wilder problems. But good fight, because if he can't, then he'll lose, like Lennox Lewis. But I don't know if Wilder is as fundamentally sound as Lennox Lewis. So, good fight. Shout out to KO, $10 super chat. He has a Q&A question. Who you got, Charlo versus Jacobs? I don't know. I really don't know. That's like, you feel free if you want. I'm gonna remember your name because I know you just donated $10 super chat. If you want to ask me another question with that, because I really don't have a pick on that. I don't know who would win. Really, for me, I want to see Charlo maybe a fight. I want to see him in another fight or so. Like Hugo Centeno, that's going to show me something because Hugo looked pretty big coming off a knockout and stuff like that. He's going to be fully healed by the time they fight. So I got to see a little bit more of Charlo, like, because it's just like Terrence Crawford. I could give you if I'm basing it off what they did in the past division, then that's cool. You know what I mean? But you're in a whole nother division, 8 pounds higher. Or hold on, where did he come from, 54? 6 pounds. So, different, whole different. Verdeo got knocked out. What? What are you talking about? I know he was fighting today. Is that real? Where's the Verdeo fight? Is it on ESPN? I am more than an athlete. Shout out to Wilder. He said fact. And see all that shit about his profile. He needs to fix his profile. He's been saying in the public eye for sure. It's funny because we were just talking about Felix Verdejo. We were just talking about Verdejo. Wow. The corner steps in to stop the fight. Lozada pulls off the upset. Felix Verdejo loses for the first time. Damn. Damn, he just lost. That's crazy. I mean, Bob Arum was even saying that's his fighter. He's like, Felix Verdejo, he's saying he's back. But he said, Bob Arum was like, I got to see that. So obviously he's not back if he just lost by stop. See, see, these fighters, man, it's not, to a degree, it don't even matter how good you are. Maybe unless you're like Floyd Mayweather, it don't matter how good you are. At the end of the day, you can't just disappear from the limelight and then come and like face somebody who's active and hungry at any level. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I want to see Demetrius Andrade more active. Because like there's a chance he could lose. Like let's say, okay, if Charlo's been fighting actively and he's staying in shape actively and all that, and then Demetrius Andrade has fought like, let's say one time in 2 years, you could lose just because, not even that he's more skilled than you, but just because you're not equipped to deal with that. You're rusty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when he came back and fought that Jack Kukule, I don't think he was at his best. So these fighters got to learn and like make sure you know when you sign on that dotted line who to sign with and got the right team around you. In case you guys are just joining, what we're doing to close the show, the stream, is we're doing a Q&A. Super chat questions are elevated and I read those first. If you have a regular question, just leave it and I'm just answering random questions before we get off. I'm just picking a couple questions. If you could put Q&A at the beginning of your stream comment, that helps so I can distinguish what's the difference between a regular comment and a Q&A comment. Dr. Boxing Ego, what is your top 5 pound for pound? I don't do that. I don't do a 5 pound for pound. It's subjective and it would be ever changing. I usually just look to see who's at like the first top space. Everything else beyond that kind of speculative. And I mean, I can tell when someone has a trash ass pound for pound list, like ESPN always puts out, because they put people like Inouye at top 9, but there's no AJ. You got Wilder at 10 and Inouye at number 9. Why the fuck is Inouye ahead of Wilder? How has he done more than what Wilder's done? Why is AJ not on the list, but Inouye is? Why did Rungvisai beat Juan Francisco Gallo Estrada and Rungvisai beat Chocolatito twice, once by knockout? He ain't on the list, but Inouye is. So that's some bullshit. So I can tell you what's a bullshit list, but I don't really spend the time. Brandon, Q&A, Spence versus Canelo, realistic in the future? Maybe in the far future, but I don't think, it's not even just a Canelo thing. I don't think Errol Spence should be worried about fighting Kell Brook at 54. Keep staying on these guys' neck at 47. You can still make the weight comfortably. I don't recall a time where he's missed a weight in his big fights. You know what I mean? Keep doing that and then gradually move up, but there's no reason to see Kell Brook, basically. He rushed and fought Golovkin, no acclamation, coming off of beating Kevin Bezier or some shit. That was dumb. He tried to get the bag and rushed up in weight without preparing his body, and then he got a broken orbital for his trouble. So now he's trying to rush Errol Spence, like talking about, oh, fight me at midweight. No. And then Kell Brook is saying some crazy things to me lately. Kell Brook said, fight me at midweight and I'm the Terminator. And then he's talking about he should come to the UK. He already came to the UK and took your belt. You should come to the USA. I mean, how does that work? And I don't give a fuck about, oh, it'll sell better in the UK. How? How does that make sense that the champion already beat you, or he beat you when you were a champion in your backyard, and then you're saying he has to come see you again in the UK? That's not fair. When he already holds a win, you could do like you did with Sean Porter. and fight Errol Spence in Dallas. You know what I mean? He did that to you. And then you talking about, oh, mid-weight, I'm at mid-weight. And like, okay. Then you come to America and fight at mid-weight. But yeah, Errol Spence shouldn't like rush himself to 54 because Kell Brook wants some get back. And then I seen, aside from come fight me again in the UK, Kell Brook also said in an interview that he's indestructible, or me eyes better and me weight, I'm at me weight, basically, right? And then he said something like, Errol Spence said, get a belt first and then I'll fight you at 54. And then Kell Brook said something to the effect of like, it don't matter if I have a belt, you should still fight me at 54. Fuck that. Why would Errol Spence come to the UK when he already beat you in the UK? And now that he has won, he is 1-0, that's the score. 1 for Errol Spence, 0 for you. And he has to rematch you at a new weight class with no belt and come see you. I mean, come on. That whole thing sounds like you just want to use a person's name for clout, because none of that sounds realistic. If I fight Debo, he whips my ass, and he came to my backyard to do it, and then we're gonna rematch. I gotta rematch him at a new weight and still come. He has to come to my backyard again. Like, come on, that just sounds like crazy talk. J Dog Q&A. Ego, did you hear about the Andrei Derevyanchenko being almost done? Yes, it's not done. Also, Sergey Kovalev versus Marcus Brown. I do have some sources that have told me that looks like it might be a go. Much better fight for Kovalev. I don't have a problem with him fighting Marcus Brown at all. That's a good fight. Two guys with power. Marcus Brown's been knocking people smooth the fuck out. He looks the part, in shape. Kovalev, I want to see, that would be his biggest test since losing the war. So those are both good fights. Derevyanchenko knocked out Deshaun Johnson and Toriano Johnson. I guess Derevyanchenko just trying to knock out all the Johnsons. He's knocking out Johnson and Johnson, Toriano Johnson, Deshaun Flyboy Johnson. He knocking out all the Johnsons, like fuck. So yeah, him and Andrei is a good fight. Yo, funny. Y'all smash the like button. Marcus Brown, Kovalev, a good fight for sure. Someone said Demetrius Johnson. Johnson & Johnson, Q-tips, all of them Johnsons. Yeah, Derevyanchenko, that's a good fight. Andrei got to just stay in the public eye, people. Like, boxing is whatever you done for me lately. All right, I'm gonna answer a few more questions. Few more questions. Yashawn Q&A, why do you think people shit on Floyd's chances in MMA? Is it hate or casuals not understand boxing and MMA logistics? Holly Holm won UFC gold with boxing, no takedown defense, and only one kick. Just probably because Floyd's age and he's going into a foreign sport. So they're like, hey, this is our sport. Just like Conor couldn't beat you in your sport, you can't beat our top guys in the sport, which may be true. We'll have to find out. But without a doubt, if you're about to fight someone whose background is not it's like even UFC fighter versus UFC fighter. Someone said, who are you? But you on my channel. Even UFC versus UFC, if you're a great wrestler, then you're going to try to get him to the ground. Daniel Cormier is not trying to go heads up with Anthony Romo Johnson and just bang it out. Oh, come on. Knowing he has that type of dynamite power. So he's going to try to get him to the ground, get him against the cage, and wear him down and shit like that. Just like Stipe Miocic fought a brilliant, it wasn't like scintillating in terms of energy and action, but he fought the smart fight against Francis Ngannou, because no one's trying to catch that Ngannou smoke like Alistair Overeem. You know what I mean? So you just like that, if you're fighting Floyd, knowing he don't have no ground game, or you don't think he has a ground game, you don't think he'll be able to check kicks, then that's what you're gonna go for. Love this live chat, Ego. Thank you. All right, we'll do one more question. I'm gonna get out of here. Yes, I'm watching the ESPN card. Jose Ramirez versus Amir Imam. Good main event. And in case you guys haven't heard, Felix Verdejo just lost, who was a hot prospect. That's crazy. Q&A, what do you think of Jerwin and Casas? I like him. I mean, but it's just, he ain't fought nobody. You know what I mean? So I just want to see him step up. But I like what I see. He's clearly been influenced by Manny Pacquiao. Rightfully so. You know what I mean? Pacquiao's the pride of the Philippines. He's Filipino. So you usually admire people before you. So I like what I've seen. But like I said, Daniel Dubois, Anthony Yarde, Jerwin and Casas, Vodstick, all these dudes. They looked the part, but we got to see him fight somebody. You know what I mean? I would add Dimitri Bivol to the list, but he just took on Sullivan Barrera and he passed with flying colors, so fuck it. I mean, it's not that like that's it, the chapter closed. I know everything about him, but that showed me something. He was able to stop a game guy like Sullivan Barrera. I am not being rude, bro, but who are you? If you don't know who I am, I don't even know what would even urge you to click on the video. Who are you? What have you done with me? Like, are you Jason Bourne? You just woke up with amnesia and a whole bunch of questions. Like I said, if you don't know me, I don't know why you'd even click on the video and act surprised. Where am I? Who are you? What have you done with boxing? Like, whatever, I'm not answering that question. I understand it's live. But what is that? Why would you click on it? Just because it's live, if it says live man kissing a pig, you're going to click on it just because it's live? Like, what? Y'all be saying some stupid shit. Hey, but it's live. I get that it's live. I know we live. Trust me. The super chats let me know that we live. You don't get super chats on regular videos. So I know we're live, but how you come into someone else's front door, walk in and talk about, who are you? Like, motherfuckers, this is their house. Some of y'all is weirdo, not to be rude, but I'm just asking, who are you? Tell me your background. What qualifies you to talk about boxing? I didn't block him. One of my shooters, I told you my shooters, they don't play nice. I don't know. I didn't block him. I didn't care if he got blocked or not. I'm just saying, you don't go to someone else's house. Who the fuck are you? Who's that person in the bedroom? Like, you in their house. Don't worry about who in the bedroom and all this. Some of y'all are weird as fuck. I know I could be weird when I'm joking around, but like not in that, like I feel like I could be weird, like my mind, how I think is weird, but not creepy weird. Some of y'all are creepy weirdos. Very off-putting. You come to my stream, who are you? What is this boxing ego junk? Who is ego? Explain. I'm like, the fuck, you come in my domain asking me to explain what? I'm gonna go to a lion's den or whatever and just be like, who are you guys? Is this Simba? Explain what you guys are doing here. What have you done with the gazelle's body? Like, you a fucking fed, man. You a cop. See, I gotta get off it. Who are you? Who are you? What are you guys doing here? What is this hot seat? You wearing a wire, motherfucker. I know when someone's wearing a wire, and he wearing a wire, man. I'm glad the shooters got him. Who are you, ego? Where's the dope? And they be like, what? What is that? The eagle has landed. Eagle is like, what are you talking? The eagle has landed. What the fuck are you talking about? Vicks Vapor Rub. Vicks Vapor Rub. Over. That motherfucker's wearing a wire. Hell no. How you gonna come to my street wearing a fucking wire, B? Like, y'all crazy. Who are you? Who are you? Vicks Vapor Rub. Hey, I don't trust none of y'all, man. Except for the people who leave super chats and cool comments. Y'all are my friends. Who are you? Shout out to Robert Singleton, $2 super chat. Jose Ramirez and my Wolverines gonna win tonight. Jose Ramirez got a beautiful left hook. He sparred with Manny Pacquiao. He was going ham on Mike Reed's body. He just like, fuck you. Zishan Hennef, £2 super chat. I see you. Converse Brooke, who you got? I would probably go with me weight. I think me weight, because if they happen to fight, maybe it happens at 150 better, and I think that definitely suits Kell Brook. See, listen, Kell Brook, if he fights Amir Khan at 147, then he lied. Straight up. There's no other thing. You can't say, oh, Errol Spence come to me weight and me weight drain, but you willing to go down with 147. So mark my words, if he fights anything close to anything under 150 versus Amir Khan, then he lied about me weight. That's just straight up. He lied. Vicks Vapor Rub. The Eagle has landed. Flight Simulator. Y'all coming to my streams wearing wires and shit. I gotta go, man. The feds watching. Haters plotting to get me. Will I survive? Will I die? Come on, let's picture the possibilities. Currency motivate. Let's get it, man. Y'all coming to my stream wearing wires. Who are you? What have you done? Name all the crimes you've done since 2008. Like, y'all some fucking cops. Fucking 5-0 ass, deep cover ass, into deep looking motherfuckers. Like, you ain't no cop. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop. Like, hey, you Jay Reed, man. I'm not fucking with you. I gotta get off these streams, man. They got wiretaps. My phone probably bugged, man. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop. I'm God. I'm God. White people getting scared. Oh my word. This Ego fellow, who are you? He said he was God. It's a movie, motherfucker. So it said put you on the pool table. Ego, have you ever done stand-up? No, I'm doing sit-down comedy right now in this live stream. You don't know what Chinese spare ribs are. Let me show you, man. Hey, DJ Yo, too. My shooters gotta chill. Hey, Scotty, they gonna kill me. Hey, take him out back. Hey, G Money was like, take him out back. Blow everything up. Hey, Scotty, they gonna kill me. That man was on that. He was on that. They keep calling me, man. They keep calling me. They keep calling me. That man was... He's like, oh my gosh, Ego simulating smoking crack rock. I knew he was a drug fiend, like his inhaler, motherfucker. They keep calling me, man. They keep calling me. Oh my gosh. I used to be Pookie. Man, how in the hell you used to be Pookie? Ice-T got hella mad. How the hell you used to be Pookie? Anyway, I'm out. So, what are these movie quotes? What are these monologues? This fucking feisty feller. He wants Joshua and Wilder to fight. God damn it. Let him fight Gerald Miller, whoever he wants. Yeah, funny as fuck. All right, I'm out. I'm about to eat the rest of my food. Oh, how did you get back in here? Ahmed is like, I'm not being rude, bro. But who are you? I am new to boxing. You're a cop. That's what you are. The eagle has landed. He is here. He is among us. Like, what the fuck? Like, who are you talking to? Hey, you a cop, dog. Hey, you ain't no cop, Jay Reed. Hey, man. If you've ever seen some street shit, without being too incriminating, if you've at least seen some street shit, you know when to spot a cop, because it always be hella fake. Like, let's say I'm a drug dealer, and then they always come up wearing FUBU and shit. Like, yeah, man, give me the fucking drugs. I want some smack, man. Like, regular drug addicts ain't doing all that. Wearing South Patch and FUBU and shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me the fucking smack. Where's the blow, guys? I got money right here. In this briefcase. Like, you're definitely not a crackhead, because crackheads don't even have briefcases. You a fed, you a narc, you a cop. They got Birdman lugs on. Brrr. What happened to that boy? Brrr. What happened to that boy? Brrr. What happened? Hey, Birdman is one of the worst rappers ever. He be like, man, don't tangle and twist it, nigga. Don't kangle and quitting, nigga. Don't gang. Like, you're not even sounding. He's like the original mumble rapper, Birdman. And he just get features just because he's Birdman. He'd be like, DJ Khaled. And they have like Lil Wayne, Pitbull, Jay-Z, and Birdman. And he is not really spitting it. He's like, Deontay Wilder, nigga. I be wildin', nigga. I don't care about nigga. I don't tangle into it, nigga. Like, he the original mumble rapper. But he get money, so I fucks with y'all. If y'all make this money, then I fuck with y'all. If y'all real boxing fans, I fuck with y'all. But Birdman, his bars be trash or trash. What happened to that boy? I like lyrics, so maybe I'm just weird. But I mean, even people like Lil Wayne, he be spitting though. So it don't matter if you're from the South. I like this some Southern, like Trey the Truth from Texas. He's raw. Lil Wayne's raw. Like ATL got hella. Andre 3000, Big Boy. Luda. Man, go in the cupboard and give me some fruit snacks. Like, damn, why you say everything so powerful? Like, that was a little bit extreme, Luda. Man, go in that cupboard and give me some fruit snacks. The incredible, untouchable niggas spitting video about the body with the dopest flows. And wonder why the lines around the corner, cause the little motherfucker had the dopest shows. 2 times for my independent women that be getting that cake. See, y'all don't want me to start ripping this shit. 1 time for my independent women that be getting that cake. Luda was spitting on that. The incredible, untouchable niggas spitting video about the body with the dopest flows. I wonder why the lines around the corner, cause the little motherfucker had the dopest shows. 2 times for my independent women that be getting that cake. Like, Luda could go. He was on Rap City. Rap City, I came back with a tear. Oh. Hot dumpster juice Birdman. Hey, I'm gonna start wearing Birdman lugs to these fights, man. Y'all boys didn't fuck with me. I'm gonna use some of this super chat money and I'm gonna buy some Birdman lugs, man, and be styling. I'll be like, I'm at the fight, you heard? I'm at the fight. Fight me, nigga. I'm a fight, nigga. So I said, I'm from Florida. We can't stand with Birdman rap. Man, just tell me name a hot verse from Birdman where he was just like, oh, fuck, Birdman was like he just ripped it. Like, put some respect on whose name. I like Birdman as a person. Like, he's cool. Like, that shit on the Breakfast Club. I ain't gonna say it no more. I ain't gonna say it no more. Quit playing with my fucking name. Don't tangle and twist it, you heard me? Like, I like Birdman. I'm just saying his rap don't be all that. Like, quit fucking playing with my name. Birdman. What happened to that boy? That man was hot at that Breakfast Club shit. I ain't saying it no more. Don't play with my fucking name. Put some respect on my fucking name, you heard me? Hey, if you a grown-ass man and you cross your arms and pout, hey, you kind of serious. If you pout like that, like, when's the last time a motherfucker just pouted? Like, when's it like, I'm assuming some of you guys are like at least 20, 21 or older. When's the last time you just pouted? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just went to Chipotle and they messed up your order. I said double meat, you heard me? I'm not gonna say it no more. Fix my burrito, fix my plate, you heard me? Like, when is the last time you just pouted and like crossed your arms? That's something I used to do when I was a kid. When my parents pissed me off. I fucking hate this family, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't say that to my parents. I get my ass beat my dad would be like, Bob Squad, beat my fucking ass. But I'm just saying, like when I was in my room, like mumbling, cause you know, like if you come from the hood or whatever, like you gotta talk shit about your parents on the low. Like you can't publicly do that. Like some people get the fuck out of my room, mom. Like Timothy, stop it. Timothy Christian Johnson II, stop it. No, fuck you, dude. You're hella wrong. You treated me like shit, dude. Fucking hate this family. Like, I couldn't do all that. Everybody got a problem with me, dude. God damn it, mom. Get my fucking room. Get the fucking room. Like, some kids be going in on their fucking parents. Like, I had a white friend. This is why I'm kind of flashing back to him. His name, look him up if he's I don't know what he's doing now because this was hell long ago. His name was Justin Wine. They're like, Justin Christian Wine II. And he was talking to his parents. My dad was in the military, so I had all types of friends. But anyway, Justin Wine, out of pocket. Like the way he was talking, Justin, if you ever see this, I don't know what you do. I don't know if you're in jail or you're a millionaire, I don't know. But he used to talk to his parents so fucking crazy. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's people that really talk to their parents. If I cussed, or I didn't even cuss till I was like well over 21, you know what I'm saying? Like out of the house and shit. Like it's crazy. Like I don't even like cuss in front of my parents now too. Well, I mean I do a little bit, but not like Andrew Dice Clay, listen, you fat tub of shit. Oh, like I don't just be cussing like that crazy. But anyway, this Justin kid was bad as fuck. And he would be like, fuck you, mom. Fuck you, get out of my fucking room, dude. Like he was talking. He used to go bad on his parents, and I just be watching like, oh shit, like it's about to go. Man, if I even backtalk my dad, take out the trash. I don't know why I made my dad sound like super fly or something, but he'd be like, take out the trash. And then I'd be like, okay. No, I want to play in a fucking video. Well, I couldn't cuss, so that's me lying. Let's say my dad was like, take out the trash. And I'm like, hey, I want to play this video game. My dad would be like, take out the trash. Like, he's just going to say it like maybe twice. And then if I was still resisting, then it just wouldn't even get there because I knew my dad. Like, if you say the wrong thing, my dad, Mortal Kombat! Like, he would uppercut me through the roof. But anyway, this kid, Justin, bad as fuck. He would talk to his mom all types of ways. Fuck you, dude. Get out of my room, dude. Like, oh, shit. You pay the bills here. Fuck. I didn't know this. Fuck you, dude. Get out of my room. Wow. This is new. Hey, he was so bad. This is how you know when a kid is bad, when they call their parents by their first name. To this day, I don't even know my parents' first name and shit. But he was like, get out of my room, Susan. Get out of my room, Susan, dude. Like, damn, you just call your mom Susan? That's crazy. My mom to this day is mom. I don't be calling her by her first name. Hey, what's for dinner, Deborah? Fuck you mean? Like, I barely even know my parents' name and shit. He was like, get out of my room, Susan. Like, I'm like, is that not your real mom? No, that's my biological mom. I just fucking hate her. The fucking skank bitch. You're a cunt, mom. Like, goddamn. Hell nah. I thought it was like he was a foster kid or like his dad remarried or something. He was like, no, that's my mom, the fucking cunt bitch. Chat shit get banging. Like, damn, you talking all types of crazy. The fucking Harlequin. She made me cut off the video games. Fuck that. Like, he had like a little temper or whatever. He was like on this Denzel shit. Yeah, okay. I gotta cut off Mario Brothers. That's what you telling me, huh? I can't play. You want me to roll up the controller? You made me turn off the game. I gotta roll up the controller too, huh? Yeah, because this is before wireless controllers and shit. I'm like, yeah, okay. You made me cut off the game. I was getting far on the level. Now all of a sudden, you want me to clean up after myself. You want me to, I gotta roll up the court, huh? I didn't even get to finish the level. You bitch, huh? You think you could do this to me? Like, oh shit, you going crazy on your mom. Like, damn. That man, get out of my fucking room, Susan. It's my house. Like what? Like you're doing too much. Like you are not the A side, little Justin. The motherfucker said, "This is my house. Get out of my fucking room. Get out of my room." Oh my god. Hey, he used to go crazy, and I used to be like, I remember one time, like, see, I don't even want to tell y'all because y'all think I'm lying. This is like dead ass. Y'all want me to tell you about Justin? He was like on some Chucky shit. Like, hey Susan, I thought we were friends to the end, Susan. Like, damn, you talking your mom crazy. This was after the Chucky movie came out too, so he might have been possessed. Your own personal mojo, Susan. Que Dewey Dembala Yakuze. Está Quadimore, give me the power. I beg him. Oh my gosh, somebody said The Good Son, King Corleone is a fool. That's that Macaulay Culkin movie. He's like, this is Mr. Highway. And then he pushed him over the overpass and caused like a 67 car pile up. He's like, leave me alone. Your mom is maggot food. Like, the dude, Elijah Wood's mom had died in the movie, right? She had died. And he was like, your mom's dead. She's maggot food. Hey, bro, we gotta fight. If your mom passed away and you went to live with your cousin or whoever he was or whatever, and you're like, get over it. Your mom's dead. She's maggot food. We got to chunk him because that's super disrespectful. Maggot food? Like, wow. We gotta scrap. Like Joshua Wilder, it has to happen. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, okay, so the Justin dude, I shit you not, the Justin kid, he like broke his arm. You know, kids being the stuff. He played baseball and stuff. I don't remember how he broke his arm, but he broke it. So he had to cast. Back in the day in elementary school, a lot of people would sign your cast, like, oh, hey, shut up, lick my butt, Justin. You know what I mean? Sign their name or whatever. So he was in the cast, and then like, so he was like injured. And his mom, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, Susan. Right? They had a disagreement. I want stovetop, Mom. The meatloaf. You fucking bitch. You. Like, whatever. They're arguing. He flexed on her with a wounded arm like he was gonna hit her. She was on the I'm not playing. He had the cast arm and he was like he was gonna hit her. Like, motherfucker, you in a cast. That's gonna hurt you too. You have a broken arm underneath there. And he's like, fuck you, stovetop. Stovetop or death, bitch. He's like, hey, Justin. I think you got some problems, Justin. I think you need some counseling. And Justin grew up to be slaving and shit. in the hot seat. He's like, remember me, Ego? From your childhood, it's Justin, aka Slavin. It's cotton weary, motherfucker. Like, hey. And I'm out. Y'all crazy. Hell nah, cotton weary. Fuck out my face. We just getting this money. This is entertainment. Someone said marathon stream. I'm having fun, man. I'm in my zone. Thank y'all for the support. Hopefully he gets past Joseph Parker. Miss Parker, right? And we get to see the fight. That'll make everybody's night. Look, and he punching shit like pretending it's Joshua. Listen, that's another thing. He got it like Wilder's trying to embarrass you at this point. Make the date, mate. It's mad. We gotta see this. We gotta see this fight. It's good for boxing. Beyond Joshua and beyond Wilder, it's good for the sport. And I'm out. Holla. Holla when a man fan can beat me up in this hot seat. Holla when you tell me something. Post-fight stream, new media or no media. Peace out.